Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're here with some more Pokemonday. This time I brought a special friend along. Everyone say hello to my good buddy Levi.
Hello, hi. I did not know I was a special friend. I feel honored and not
You're not
insulted.
you're not just a friend. You're a special friend.
Hey, special friend. He doesn't introduce everybody like that. I'm sure.
Anyway,
Um,
so
he better fucking not. Anyway, yeah.
so we're here because Levi and I have talked where it's like, yo, we should do a stream where we rank Pokemon on stream. And I was just like, well, wait a minute. I've been doing Pokemon days like kind of regularly. I might as well just start doing this now, especially because right now there's I want to say dry patch in TCG Pocket, but slowing down just a little bit. Not much is happening. I covered everything. So we are here to go over. We're gonna do some tier lists. Right now we're gonna start off with Pokemon starters. We're gonna go from there. We're gonna figure out what we'll do next when we continue forward. But we didn't really discuss the ground rules, so we're going to do ground rules. I'm also going to put music in the background, so I'll do that now. There we go.
Are you okay if I play my copyright music in the background?
Yes, I do mind a lot, actually. Cool. Yeah, it'd be really cool if you let me play my. I really want to listen to Mariah Carey's. I want to listen to Mariah Carey.
I love the Moana soundtrack, okay?
Oh, Disney too? God, dude. I'm gonna get... Oh, man. Anyway.
It's over.
So yeah, I guess I wanted to kind of discuss the rules of how we're going to rank them on the stream, because we could have discussed prior, but we were busy today.
Okay,
so first thing is...
Okay, go ahead.
First thing is, are we gonna rank separate, like for example, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur? Are we gonna rank them as just one evolutionary line, or we're gonna do each one of them as like 3 separate spots?
Damn. Okay. I think. So I think before that we should figure out what the basis is. Is it design? Because that's kind of what I'm gonna be going on. I feel like it's like design and like some emotional value too.
I think design. I think design it will be the big thing. Emotional attachment, because there are some Pokemon that we might do on this list or future lists where they're just goated in my eyes because of one thing they did.
Sure.
And I guess that covers a lot of it, because I feel like your emotional bond is going to come from, oh, you collected one cool card as a child, or they locked in a playthrough for you, or a Nuzlocke, or you played Pokemon Showdown one time and you're like, damn, this guy clocked in.
Yeah, yeah, but like actually, because I was thinking like, well, we probably shouldn't do them like competitively, because I don't think that's nearly as that's not really, that's more like objective and divisive.
Well, I think competitive's a little, yeah, that is more objective, yeah,
than a subjective point of view.
And I don't think either of us are good enough at competitive.
Well, all right, speak for yourself. All right. I was rank 1500 in Pokemon Showdown, which is pretty high.
All right. My bad. I didn't give you enough credit. That's my bad. I was unfamiliar with your game. That's my apologies.
I don't want you to remember. It was high. It was like either 1200 or 1300.
Still not the worst. That's still pretty decent.
I know. That's pretty good. Yeah, I had a Sceptile and he didn't do anything.
Well,
it was actually pretty bad.
I just don't want Wolfie VGC to come after me. For being like, this Pokemon's bad, and I'm like, well, no, Wolfie, please.
I did play against a streamer one time, and it was like he joined, and then like 100 other people joined to spectate the match.
Oh goodness!
And I was like, oh god! I did end up winning, which is awesome. But
well, that's good.
It was weird because he would type something like whale, and then everyone in chat would just type whale. I don't get it. I should have gotten a stream, but
I should have stream sniped. I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah. I hope he's doing all right with his life. Hope he's happy. He's eating well.
Hope he's hitting the gym when he can. I hope he's emotionally okay.
I hope shit works out with that girl he's been talking to.
Or guy, or they them.
Or guy, or they them, yeah.
So yeah, okay, so we're not going to do competitive. It's going to be subjective. But do we want to?
Yeah.
Do we want to? So again, so with Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, do we want to separate the 3 of them, and then that would be for every other Pokemon too, or do we want to do like we just put Bulbasaur on the list, but that includes Ivysaur and Venusaur?
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know.
Because I can see an argument for both. I kind of feel like
there's part of me wants to do separately, but I'm thinking like, because by the end, the emotional attachments I really have are like the first one and then the last one, never the middle one, unfortunately.
Well, so, that's the thing. Well, because some middle ones are good. I don't know.
Yeah,
let's go crazy. I think last time
I think
let's do
if
separate.
we're gonna do separate, because we're adding the megas too, which I think is
I think well, this tier list just had megas. I think we exclude megas. I think
Okay,
we'll leave.
fair,
I think we leave megas for the mega list.
Okay, that's fair. I can respect that. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can always change our mind too.
Yeah.
So I think starting separate is fine.
Yeah, we'll start separate for now, and we'll just
I'm
go
wondering-
in order. We'll just go in order
There's a
from.
part of me that wants to get rid of F tier because I don't think any of them are F tier. You know what I mean? Plus,
Well,
it'll give us a
that's-
nice like odd number to put something like in like mid tier.
How about this? So we'll delete this row. We'll put a row above.
Oh, like S plus. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Oops, I did below. Oops.
Nope.
And we'll do God tier.
That's okay. I can respect that. I like that. All right, let's see.
And we'll make it. I don't know. I guess God tier.
White, yeah, sure,
like
yeah.
like Arceus.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, not just some personal beliefs you have. Anyway.
Wow, we're really just saying stuff now.
Bulbasaur.
So yeah, Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. Okay. What's your opinion of Bulbasaur?
I mean, he's one of my favorite starters right there. In my opinion, Bulbasaur is the best of the 3 Kanto starters.
I can respect that. I can respect the fuck out of that. Actually, I am a Bulbasaur guy. I did pick Bulbasaur in my first playthrough of I played Fire Red. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I do like him.
Bulbasaur.
He's a frog guy.
Bulbasaur is designed really well for Generation 1.
Yeah, definitely. Plus, he's technically the first Pokemon, or he's one of the first Pokemon. So you got to give him some credit there.
That sparks the biggest debate in mankind. It's like, who is the first Pokemon?
Literally. I'd say.
I say no lower than S tier. I say
You
no lower
think
than
S?
S tier.
Oh,
Man. Dude, look at this.
Maybe I'm just being very conservative when it comes to my S tier ranking. So.
I definitely know that there are some Pokemon coming up that I'm definitely not going to put that high.
No, that's fair. I mean, he gets the benefit of being the Gen 1 starter.
He's a Gen 1 starter. He's
legendary.
he's cute. Bulbasaur is very cute.
Yeah,
honestly, if it was me, he would slide it right into God tier. But I know if you want to do A, our compromise would be S tier then.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I can live with that. I mean, we can always change it. We can always backpedal.
Because Bulbasaur's my fucking guy, dude. He's one of my boys.
Bulbasaur is very cool. We do love Bulbasaur.
We move on to Ivysaur.
Or Ivysaur. So
Ivysaur, unironically, Ivysaur is one of, if not the best designed middle stage Pokemon in terms of just design.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's interesting because not a ton. Fun fact, I just now, like as we're streaming this, I just realized that Ivysaur, like the little bulb in Bulbasaur's back, like sprouts.
Yeah, that's Bulbasaur's whole thing. That's what makes him the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT.
It's hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah, for middle starters, he's definitely one of the best.
Easy.
I don't know what the fuck Game Freak's problem with middle stage evolutions are, but they always they don't hit sometimes.
They're very I would say they're just there.
Yeah.
A lot of people compare them in YouTube. It's like, oh, that's like the awkward like teenage phase is like the middle phase. But
yeah.
Ivysaur cook. I mean, Ivysaur got into Smash Bros over Bulbasaur and Venusaur.
He did, didn't he? Okay, yeah, that does. Okay, so what do you think? When I'm comparing him to all the other middle stage evolutions, I want to put him in S tier also.
I think that makes sense. I think because he's probably gonna be one of the highest ranking ones.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
I feel like S tier is very comfortable, and then we go on to our the boy Venusaur. That's my guy.
Yeah, we fucking love Venusaur. Venusaur is so funny. Have you ever played Pokemon Stadium?
Yes, I love fucking his stoner eyes, dude. How could I forget?
Yeah. It's just very so funny to me.
Very early iterations of Venusaur where he like they kind of thin him out more and more, but I love Venusaur when he's like the chunkiest guy.
Yeah, like make him a big frog, dude.
When he's at his like one of the first Pokemon arts, like Venusaur just like sitting there, like just double chin, like that is like one of the best Pokemon arts ever. He's just a big dude. God.
See, they need to lean into it instead of trying to like thin him out. He's got thick fat as an ability for a reason.
Exactly. Mega thick fat for a reason.
What's your nickname for Venusaur? Whenever you get one, do you have like a go-to nickname?
I don't have a go-to. Well, I did when I streamed earlier this year when I did a challenge run. I named it Daisy.
That's good.
So now because of that, because I guess the stream's been spoiled, but it was a run where I didn't evolve the Pokemon, so it stayed as just Bulbasaur, and it was like the end. It was like Bulbasaur versus Charizard, and I'm like, well, I'm cooked. And somehow Bulbasaur defeated the Gen 1 Charizard because the Gen 1 AI is so badly programmed. I won through sheer luck. However, Daisy locked in and beat Charizard. So Daisy's kind of like
we love Daisy.
Daisy's kind of like now like that's Bulbasaur and Venusaur to me. Like that's Daisy. Daisy's the name.
I can respect that. I like that. Daisy's good. I always call mine Thickums.
I mean, dude, that's a Thickums. That's a thick dude right there.
That's a Thickum right there.
Honestly, I feel like Venusaur also deserves S tier. I just think the whole Bulbasaur line. So like I really look at.
There's a non-zero chance that the entire Gen 1 starters, at least the final evolutions, get S tier.
It's a good chance. But I just see there's nothing I would change about the Bulbasaur line. Like Bulbasaur is like. Such a really good, well-designed, honestly. When we might talk more later, we might slide that boy up into God tier.
We might. There's a non-zero chance of that happening.
I will move Mega Venusaur down here just so we.
That's fair. So it's not bloating it.
So now we go on to the Charmander line. Almost said Nintendo's, but I guess still kind of Nintendo. Game Freak's poster child, basically. I know they try to say it's Pikachu, but I don't know.
It's not. Well,
I will say Charmander's it's a nice, simple design.
I do like Charmander a lot because the anime does some good stuff with Charmander. Like how, I think if I remember correctly, Ash like finds him and then has to like cover the tail because if the tail extinguishes, it dies.
Yeah. So there's that.
It's kind of cute.
They also make Charmander and like the whole Charizard line. There's a anime series. It's called Pokemon Origins Red, where it's like a 4-episode series where you very loosely follow Red and see some of the stuff he does. Yeah. And he uses Charmander, and boy howdy does he make Charmander and Charizard look like really cool.
Yeah, they redeem Charizard a little bit by doing that. It might be S tier.
I could see, I could see Charmander as S tier.
Based off of like, because I feel like when you're looking for like a starter, like a beginning evolution, it needs to be kind of like cute, you know. It needs to be more cutesy than like cool, but like because like it starts cute, but then it builds up to being really cool.
Yeah.
Like Bulbasaur to Venusaur, or like Charmander to Charizard, like turns into like a dragon basically. So
yeah, I think Charmander is probably S tier.
And like Charmander is cute as fuck.
I don't know if I can say Charmeleon is S tier. Charmeleon's still a pretty good middle evolution. I'm not appalled by it.
Middle evolution, very cool. I just think it's really, it's just why do they go with red? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, orange to red to orange again is an interesting choice.
I guess I would be interested to see what Charmeleon looks like in orange. And maybe I'd like that more. I still don't mind Charmeleon though. I still think he's A.
I still I would say A.
Like compared to other middle starters, I feel like I might like Charmeleon more than Ivysaur.
You're crazy.
When I'm looking at it, I might prefer him.
You're wild.
Damn.
So anyway, this is a great stream with Levi. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No. I mean, I can live with A.
I think A
Well,
just
in my mind, in my head canon for this stream, that's
to me, Ivysaur just Ivysaur. Kind of what you said too. It's like Bulbasaur, like it evolves, like the plant finally like blossoms, like it's a seed,
which is
and like,
cool.
or not like it's not really much. There's not really. I don't know. It's weird. Like Charmander doesn't really show like any middle form. Like I guess like he builds a horn on his head, and then Charizard gets 2 horns. Like sure, horns with air quotes.
It is evolving. It is changing. You know.
It is. Yeah.
But I think I see what you mean.
Then we go on to everyone Game Freak's favorite boy, Charizard.
Yeah. Okay. I might have to put some of my biases aside for a second. Is Charizard God tier?
We're going as high as God tier. All I'm going to say is if we put Charizard in God tier, I think the Bulbasaur at least Bulbasaur and Venusaur need to move up to God tier.
I don't know, because I think like,
or at the very least Venusaur, because
well, this is based off subjective, like our own personal feelings, and not necessarily. I guess it could still be objective. God, I don't know. I'm very conflicted because I suffer from overexposure with Charizard. I've just seen him too much, and I will never forgive. I'll never forgive Sword and Shield for having him as
don't get me started on that.
I'll never forgive them for that. It's very, very frustrating, and it's just kind of like it's like the the meme where it's like, oh, here's your equal attention slice of cake.
Yeah, I
kind of like that.
I mean, my thing is like, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a kind of like objectively subjective list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I mean, Charizard is cool.
He's very cool.
He's a cool guy. I mean, it's a fire dragon. Like, I get why kids like would gravitate towards him. I just
maybe B tier.
Ooh.
So what I'm thinking is it could be kind of a baseline, where it's like, do we like this more than Charizard?
Charizard's the middle ground. Like, is it better than Charizard? I don't know. I don't know if I can say Charmeleon's above Charizard though. Like Charizard's definitely better than Charmeleon.
Maybe top A.
We can. Oh yeah, we should probably organize this too. All right, I guess we're organizing it.
I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine for now. We can touch it up a little later.
We're working on it. Well, maybe we'll go unorganized for now, and then we'll maybe organize it later.
Yeah. If we say like B- or like B+, we'll specify.
We just start. All right, we gotta add a new tier.
No, fuck me, no, I can't do that. Squirtle.
I mean,
Squirtle Turtle.
Squirtle is that guy. Squirtle's very cute.
Squirtle's cool. Squirtle's very cool. In another life, Jacob, I picked Squirtle. I just know it.
I mean, Squirtle is him. I feel at the very least Squirtle rival. I would say he's at least S tier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Would he be better than? Fuck.
I say we'll just leave the list unorganized for now, and we'll touch back later.
I think Squirtle's an easy S tier though.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's where we get into the middle stages.
I like Wartortle. I
don't know. And, the only reason he's kind of redeemed is because of that one anime episode where he has the cool sunglasses, which I admit are pretty cool. But I don't know how to put it exactly. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like I don't know what those are. Like they go away. Let me look up for
it. It is kind of strange, but I kind of vibe with it.
They look like wings and like a cloud. I don't know. It's just like I can't quite put my finger on it, but he looks like one of those penguins that have like the like blonde eyebrows. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I forgot the name of the penguin. Well, those
I don't know
penguins are
why.
good though. As someone with large eyebrows, I have to respect my large
true.
eyebrow and fellow
I gotta
animals of the kingdom.
I don't think War Turtle is S or A. If I had it my way, if I had it my way, he might be C.
Yowza. Ooh. I just feel like they're. That's tough. I'm looking at the rest of the list. I'm just.
It's controversial. It's a take. Actually, I don't know if it's that much to take. Because it's just like he's definitely not. He's definitely not.
I can get behind not S. I can get behind not A. To me, I feel like lower than B feels wrong because there's definitely gonna be. I definitely feel like there are some middle stages. Like, because I feel like more of the bottom of the list is gonna be middle stages, and higher is gonna be like the first and last, as we kind of mentioned.
100%, yeah. I can live with B tier, but if I had it my way, it would be C tier.
We'll go B. We'll do B now. Wait, hold on. We can do something really funny.
Oh God. B minus. Oh yeah. All right,
we just keep adding more to this.
we could too. That's the fun part. It's our list, and no one can stop us.
Exactly. I'll move Blastoise while I'm thinking Mega Blastoise now, and then
okay, so I mean Blastoise is S. Blastoise.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I'm about to say if it was any lower than A, I think I'd have. If I was about to say if you put it any lower than A, I'd have to kick you off stream.
No, it's fair though. I mean, I'd kick myself out at that point.
Yeah,
I'd be replaced by a Skinwalker if you think that, dude. Excuse me, I'm not supposed to say that. Doppelganger. Bad karma. Bad karma. I just said it again.
Can you let me in, son? You're already inside, Dad. As the Skinwalker walks back into the woods. Yeah, I mean, just cool turtle with guns.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
I think it's the anime. Anime does a lot of carrying because Gary's Blastoise is really cool. In Pokemon Origins, there's like there's like a really cool scene where Charizard like punches Blastoise and he just looks at him, which is such a good.
Super cool.
And then it's more towards the.
I feel like it's more.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
I was gonna say it's more towards the Mega being kind of cool, but in Pokken Tournament DX. Blastoise probably has the best ultimate in the game visually because he just like. Oh, hold on. We'll watch it right now. Pokken Tournament DX all ultimates. We won't watch all of them, obviously. But Blastoise's goes absolutely bonkers. Is this the? This one has Blastoise, right? I can't tell from some of these.
All right,
no, this one does not. Yeah, because he's DLC.
Yes.
We'll just do Blastoise Ultimate. That'll probably.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be easier.
Blastoise Ultimate. Because typically they're in big compilations.
Yeah. You could do the.
Oh, there it is. Burst attack. Here it is. Now, if they're smart, they would do it last. Oh, here it is.
That's true.
Here.
There we go.
So this is again. There's kind of more points to Mega Blastoise, but
yeah, it's still cool. I'm so glad he's actually using the guns.
Well, he just holds himself down and just fires a Kamehameha out of his fucking back.
It's pretty sick.
That's one of the coolest ultimates.
That's pretty good. I fuck with that.
That's one of the better ultimates in Pokemon. Yeah,
it's Bryce's favorite Pokemon, so I got some biases towards that.
Bryce is another good buddy of ours.
We love Bryce.
Bryce is like, oh no. But yeah,
too.
that's true.
Yeah.
So now, well, now we're gonna get controversial, but because we what I want to say that. Oh no.
Okay, we can do this. I do not care for Chikorita.
No!
I do not care for Chikorita. I know it's a meme. I have definitely liked Chikorita more because of Max. Max being another one of our friends. But I do not care for Chikorita. It's very unfortunate.
I'll send him the VOD. He'll see this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get exposed.
Oh man, that hurts. Okay, because
I know.
oh man, because I'd probably say
a lot of tough truths.
we have to reveal dark sides of ourselves.
We do.
I mean, once we get to, I'd say Gen 5 is when I'm about to enter Hot Take City. Going forward, I'm gonna be in Hot Take City Gen 5 onward. I think.
I think Gen 2 is where I'm gonna have my Hot Take City.
Oh no, man, this is that's
it's
so
gonna be tough. Okay. Let's think. Okay, let's really think about this.
Unironically, Chikorita might be my favorite starter of Johto. The thing, Johto is one of, if not in my, like, for me, the hardest one to pick a favorite, because for me, Johto is very well stacked. Like, they're all like ignoring competitive, ignoring in-game playthroughs, because Chikorita gets demolished in a typical freaking Heart Gold Soul Silver playthrough, which hurts my soul.
But like it's tough because like the design's good, like it's cute. It's just a little. It looks like squishy. You know what I mean? I feel like I could make a marketable plushie out of this thing.
I hate to tell you this, buddy. You're telling me Pokemon makes new Pokemon to sell toys? Always have,
no,
Levi.
Don't say such things to me. Okay, I will say though, I do like Chikorita more than Wartortle. I would be.
That pains my heart. I can accept B. I can accept B.
I think the Chikorita line in general is just mediocre. Like I don't feel anything towards them.
I think for me, I have like this underdog like part of me where like if I see someone or something, it's like, oh, this thing sucks. I just have this weird thing to be like, well, what if they're great?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I understand. I get that way too.
Not for this asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's actually really funny that you say that, because I have a friend who actually says like Meganium is like the perfectly designed Pokemon, where it's very simple, but like it really demonstrates like what it is. It doesn't do too much. It just like, this is what I am. This is like a very simple yet effective design.
I can understand. I can respect the design. I think they look good. I just don't care.
Die.
The most emotional attachment I have for fucking Chikorita is in like Smash Melee when you get them out of the Pokeball.
And they just start spamming Razor Leaf.
Yeah.
Okay. B's fine to me. Can we at least agree Bayleaf's better than Wartortle? Kind of like we agree on that.
Bayleaf is one of the better middle stages for sure.
I would say same tier then. If we're
something right.
I would say same tier. Like I would say.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
And
like it's unoffensive, you know.
I would probably like, just because of you. Like I don't know if I could put it in S tier. I would put it in A. But if you're saying low, I think B tier is fine.
When I think of Meganium next to Charizard, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't fit to me, you know.
See, I might say I like Meganium more than Charizard. I'm kind of a grass lover at heart. I'm a grass lover at heart.
Yeah, I mean, it's because I don't like Charizard that much is the thing. That's why I would probably put Charizard down. Which is depressing to think about.
The fact that we even let it sit in A is kind of funny.
Yeah, it is kind of funny, actually.
I mean, we could do the funniest thing ever. I'm just kidding.
We could do the funniest thing because Charizard's just it's cool. Like it looks cool. I'm just sick of looking at it all the time.
Yeah, it's just they just use him too much. I think it really hurt. It really hurt when that was Leon's ace. It should have been Dragapult. Yeah, Leon's ace should have been Dragapult. Should have been Dragapult. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay. It was right there. Well, let's not. Okay, so I hope. All right, so Cyndaquil, we gotta at least put Cyndaquil in like A tier at minimum, right? Like I'd say Cyndaquil is probably an S tier mon.
Here come the hot takes. Here come the hot takes.
Oh no.
I do not care for Cyndaquil.
What the hell?
I do not care for Cyndaquil or the Typhlosion line. And it breaks my heart, Jacob. I want to love them, but I don't.
Why?
I just don't. I can't explain it. It's cool. It's such a cool, like, it's a little, like, look at him. He's adorable. I want to love him. I want to be in love with him, but I'm not.
You're
And
a monster.
And I recognize that. Honey, it's not you,
I know.
it's me.
At least you know that you're the asshole. If we took this to Reddit, they would call you the asshole.
Oh, it's over. Yeah, it's over for me. But like, Tom, you handle this. You can.
Okay.
You want.
Okay. Hold on.
It's
I
tough
mean,
because like I know it's such a good design.
This is all right. I say at least we do a B+ tier, and Cyndaquil goes there.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that.
I mean, because
oh, go ahead.
do we? I say Quilava. I think it's another really great middle stage evolution. Quilava is one of the better middle stage of all times.
Definitely one of the better. I think Quilava is really cool, especially like Flame Wheel.
Can we at least put Typhlosion in A tier? Typhlosion deserves A tier.
We can put Typhlosion. However, the 3D animation, not great. They kind of ruined it. I think that's
but they brought it back in Gen 9. I'll give it that. And
that's good.
And it's Gen 4, Gen 5 sprite art. Mwah. Mwah. That's some of the best sprite art. Typhlosion has one of the best sprite. Because for me, a lot of it too is I feel like not many people think of this, but like I won't use a Pokemon if their back sprite is bad. Because when you're using Pokemon, that's what you see all the time. Like I don't like.
That's pretty fair.
Because like Pokemon, we'll just look up Typhlosion.
Yeah.
Like we'll just well, I don't know if Cerebi has the back sprites, but it's like these are some great sprites, but you're not seeing this.
That's true.
Or do Gen 4.
It does look like it looks ferocious, which I really like.
Right.
He looks like a motherfucker.
Oh, here's a sprite gallery. Because like you're not seeing this all the time. You're seeing this.
That's true. That is pretty sick.
And like that
cool.
that can like to me that like if your back's like I think in Gen 9 I was gonna use Farafarig, but I hated seeing Farafarig from behind, and then I didn't use it.
I don't like Farafarig.
I like Farafarig as a Pokemon, but it's it's I wouldn't say back sprite, but like it's like the angle in which it naturally goes towards the back does not look good for Farafarig, and simply because of that, I said I'm not using this Pokemon.
That's fair. I think I can respect that.
But it's just because like this is what you're seeing in a playthrough.
Right.
Like this is what you're seeing all the time in a playthrough.
Right. This is I can recognize the peak.
Yeah,
but I cannot feel the peak.
I like it a lot because it's my brother's favorite.
Oh well, that's fair. Yeah.
I'm a little emotional towards just because like he really likes it, so I like it in turn.
Right. Yeah, it's fun, you know.
How do you feel about Hisui and Typhlosion?
I like Hisui and Typhlosion more. It's definitely my favorite out of the bunch.
Out of the Hisuian?
Like out of not necessarily the Hisuian, but just out of like the Cyndaquil line, if we're counting it among them.
I personally prefer I prefer Jotonian, but I would be fine putting an A tier. It's not like I hate it.
Kind of suffer from the 3D art sprite. However, when you actually get it into battle, it like gets the
it locks in.
It locks in, yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks really cool. Plus, I just like the lore. I think the Pokedex entry is pretty neat.
But not the new have you heard like the Pokemon leaks? Okay, well let's just leave it at that.
Sure
so Totodile.
Sure.
We're ignoring that because that leak was not canon. So Totodile, yeah.
No, that doesn't count. I do not care for Totodile.
You're just a Gen 2 hater. You're just a Gen 2 hater.
I don't like Gen 2. It just doesn't do it for me. Unfortunately, it just does not do it for me.
I'd say Totodile's probably my least favorite of the 3 trios, actually.
I mean, I think he's cool.
He's cool. I
picked Totodile.
Chikorita's probably my favorite design-wise. I would typically pick Typhlosion, probably just because my brother. Totodile's typically the last one I go towards, typically. If
it's
it
a
was
different kinda
me,
cute, you know
if
what I
it was
mean?
me,
Like he just looks like a little guy, you know?
he is
Like a
very
silly little
cute.
guy.
It's less of it's not that Totodile it's bad. Is that I like Chikorita Cyndaquil's line more than Totodile's line.
That's fair. That's fair. I
It's
can
just
respect
in
that.
my opinion the worst of the three, but it's not bad.
That's fair. I do think
Like
that
Charmander and Squirtle. Like Charmander and Squirtle are
yeah.
great, but when
Yeah.
peak is right here, what am I going
Yeah,
to
that's
do?
true. That's true. I can respect that. I think Totodile's at least in B tier.
I
Maybe
could
B
I
minus. B maybe B minus? No, B tier. B
I
tier.
could say B. I could go B tier.
Okay.
Croconaw
Yeah.
Croconaw I think is probably the
Crocodile's,
weakest middle of the Johtos.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Because they went
You
with
wanna
like
do-
a caveman route, which
You
is
want to do
interesting.
B minus or C? Do we
It
say
might
it's
be C. It might be C. I feel like being B minus is a little generous.
okay? And then Feraligatr.
does not-
Where's Feraligatr sitting?
Man, you know, I kind of wish he was like an actual like alligator. You know, like on
I'm
all
an
fours.
alligator.
I kind of wish he was. After seeing shit, what's his name? Skeledirge, I was like, man, why did it take us so long to get like a proper like on all fours crocodile?
Yeah. So do we go B,
It's
B plus? I don't think it's A tier.
I don't think it's A tier either. I don't know. He looks cool. Maybe B.
I think B.
Maybe
I
B.
don't.
B kind of work. Yeah, B feels right. I could accept B minus as well.
No, I think it's better than War Turtle. I took Feraligatr over
Okay, yeah.
War Turtle in terms of design.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I can respect that. All right.
All right, so are we done Hot Take City? Are we
done with hot
finally
takes,
here?
yeah, we're done with hot
We're going
takes
we're going
for
to
now.
Hoenn. All right, I'm just gonna move the Hoenn
Hoenn.
megas down for now. We move on to
Gotcha.
Trico line.
All right. I do fuck with Trico hard.
Trico does
However,
go.
when I'm looking at him compared to the others, I don't think he goes as hard as the other like starters. Like I should say like first evolutions, which is unfortunate because I fucking love Trico. But I
Trico's
just get I get an overwhelming sense of B minus, which makes me really sad.
B minus for Trico. That's dude. Your takes are
I don't
wild.
know, man. I don't know, man. It's just like I'm just looking at him. I'm just like, it's not doing it for me right now. Maybe it's just the day. Maybe it's the moon phase that's fucking with me. I don't know.
It's like a asparagus moon or something. I don't know.
Yeah, literally. I don't know. They say some shit. It like affects people. I don't know.
I don't. Damn,
What would you?
Trico's like one of the best stage 1 Pokemon. Like the Hoenn Trio.
I don't think so.
Hoenn Trio's this is my trio right here. The Hoenn Trio is nothing but
Hoenn
goated
Trio
right
is
here.
peak though. It is peak.
Hoenn-
I admit that.
Hoenn Trio is like I have a favorite starter, but I feel like it's barely. Like I really feel like
That's fair.
like throughout like just my whole life I've been rotating Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Trico, Torchic,
Yeah.
Mudkip. I mean, I'd probably say right now Trico is my least favorite of the 3 starters. Just right
Yeah,
now.
that's the problem.
Even then, I say that and I hesitate. I say, is it? Do I really think that?
I don't know. I think that's just the Gen 3 curse, right? Is that they're all really good.
Gen 3 is just so goddamn peak, which is why
Yeah,
like saying
it's
it
too
like
good.
I don't think Trico is better than War Turtle. Like I think putting Trico in the same tier as War Turtle is actually a criminal offense.
That's fair. That's
I,
fair.
I think you have to go to
respect that,
jail
actually.
for that.
I'm now thinking about it. I'm like, man, it's true. It's true.
And honestly, like,
Maybe
I
B
think-
plus? I like
I
him more than I like him more than Chikorita. Sorry, I forgot.
That's what I think I honestly think A at lowest, but like I compromise B plus.
Well, I could give you that. I could give you that.
Give it yippee.
I could give him A. Yeah, that's okay.
Um,
Grovyle, on the other hand. Grovile's ass. Grovyle.
but it's like Grovyle is probably the best middle stage evolution, and Pokemon Mystery
probably
Dungeons
right.
Explores a Sky does a big fucking carry to
It's
this
kinda
fucking
sad that it's
Pokemon.
not his final evolution. Which is it's
I think Sceptile's
probably-
cooler. I think Sceptile's
I
cooler
think
than Grovyle.
Man, you know, Sceptile used to be my favorite Pokemon. And my favorite starter. but I don't know, it's just
Sceptile's
kinda like,
goated.
it kind of just like fell down the ways with me just throughout the years. But he's still like minimum A, you know. He might
I
be
could-
S, actually. Wait,
I'm about
he
to say,
might be S.
we should put him in S. He deserves
Should put him
S.
in S. Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, I'm thinking about it. All right.
So then we go into
Torchic.
the Torchic.
Torchic is very cool. I do love
Torchic is so
Torchic.
Torchic's so cute. Like
I do like
boil,
Torchic.
boil. Like if he's lower than A, like I have to
that's
throw
fair.
hands.
No, it's fair. Would you say it's S?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like high A.
Just all right.
All right, here we go.
Wait, hold on. I hit the wrong thing. This is the funniest bit where it's like, I say yes, I say A. Okay, A plus. What?
Like compromise. That's what this country is built off of.
Exactly. Torchic's just so goddamn adorable.
Yeah, Torchic's great. It's unoffensive. It's cool.
He's
like, I just want to
great.
pick him up, you know.
Combustion's a still good middle stage.
No.
All right.
No.
All
It's
right,
not,
right.
it might be D tier. I really don't like
D tier.
I think Combustion.
Hell no. What
no,
the hell?
Have you seen the 3D sprite?
No, he's fire, dude. He's a fire type. That's why he's fire.
But that doesn't mean.
I don't know.
No, it's just so weird. Like, it's just so weird. I gotta send you. Hang on, just to remind you.
Just to remind me.
Just to remind you, this is what you're putting in anything other than higher than D.
Hold on, I don't.
Crocodile died for this.
Yeah, that's fire. I love it. Crocodile died for this.
You're wrong.
Crocodile died for this.
Combustion would be so divisive, dude. What the fuck?
I did not think Combustion would be like what tears us apart.
He's like, it's over.
Okay. Oh, man.
What do you want for?
Okay. All right. So he's not S tier. He's not A plus. He's not A. He's not A. He's not B plus. I would.
C is generous. C is unbelievably generous.
See, my heart is telling me B. I could compromise B minus or C.
I feel like B minus is fair. If I have to.
I don't think I think you're just a Combustion hater.
Like, I don't look at this and be like, oh yeah, War Turtle and Combustion equally as good.
Well, to be fair, I would put both War Turtle and Combustion a little higher. All right, we're going to Blaze. We're going to Blaze again.
So, Blaze gets interesting for me. I'm a little so he's my least favorite out of the three, but just because, not because of design or anything. I think Blaze looks cool as fuck. It's really cool looking, but I have some personal vendetta because back when I was playing competitive, like Speed Boost.
Speed Boost.
Speed Boost. Jesus.
I got you thinking about him.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, it just was like the bane of my existence, and I like despise Blaziken for it. So my bias is telling me A plus, not S, because of that.
We can do A plus. I'm fine with A plus.
I think it's okay to also rank them if we've ever had like a personal beef with them like that.
Yeah. So then we go into the Mudkip line, and I just think that
I agree with one of them. I agree with one of them.
Which one do you agree with?
It's definitely not the one you wanted to be.
Wait, which one do you?
No. It's not Marshtomp. It's not Marshtomp.
I'm fine with Marshtomp not being there. I kind of just did this a bit.
By the way.
What the hell?
I'm just saying, Marshtomp is also D. Marshtomp looks so weird, and I don't like looking at it.
I love Marshtomp for how silly and goofy he looks. Because he looks like a weirdo, I love him for it.
That's the problem. That's the issue. That's why they keep making these weird fucking middle stages. Okay, listen. We can keep Mudkip and God here. I can accept that.
Oh.
Yeah, dead if Marshtomp isn't God tier.
Yeah, okay. I do like. This was just kind of more of a bit. All right, so let's.
Yeah, I was ready to like move on after. By the way, when you said Mudkip, was like, oh yeah, so Marshtomp is really.
Yeah. We don't need to discuss for. I mean, Mudkip's just Mudkip, dude. Mudkip's that guy.
Mudkip is dead, dude. We love Mudkip. No. Down.
No.
Down, boy. Down.
No, hell no, bro. Marshtomp's better than Combustion.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in the mindset that Combustion's also D tier.
So, well, yeah, and you're. No.
No, it's
No.
not even. No, it's not B minus. I gave you Combustion. I'm not giving you Marshtomp. You have to choose one or the other.
There, well, I'm not putting him in D because Combustion's not worse than Croconaw.
I can accept that. I still look at Marshtomp and I'm like, it's not as cool as Wartortle. I did not think Wartortle would be my baseline, but here we are.
No,
All right.
Marshtomp is so silly looking and I love him.
Yeah. Swampert's really good, though. Swampert's pretty awesome.
Swampert, only one weakness?
cool.
Only one weakness?
That's true. Only one weakness.
Absolutely fucking...
I know we're not counting Megas, but its Mega is really funny.
Absolutely fucking carries the Hoenn games.
Yeah.
Undisputed best choice for Hoenn starter.
Yeah.
Just in terms of typical game.
Swampert is a threat. Fuck yeah, Swampert might be... Well, I want to put him in A. Or S, excuse me. I want to put him in S.
I'm about to say, if you were dying on the hill of Marshtomp being D tier, I'm dying on the hill of anything lower than S for Swampert is crazy.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's true. If we were ranking, I'd put him top S. Because I think Swampert's cool as fuck. He's not like my favorite choice out of the Gen 3, but he's like, the second favorite.
Ah, this hurts.
But my thing is like, it's like the difference between like a 96 and a 97 on the test.
Don't make me
You're
do
doing
this.
great.
Don't make me
You're
do
doing
this.
great.
Don't make me
Go
do
down
this.
one.
I don't know if I can.
It's gonna be over. Ripped off like a bandit. There you go.
That hurts.
I'm proud of you.
That hurts.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Maybe we'll go back up.
All right,
Okay.
we move on to Gen 4. Yeah.
The best starters in the series?
No, it's Gen 3. Gen 4 is close.
I think I started with Gen 4, so that's probably why I have like a bias. But like
Gen 4 is probably the second best trio of starters.
Yeah, like at least second.
I'd probably say it's one of the better ones. I think Gen 3, Gen 4 are like the two best trios.
Yeah, no, I can get behind that.
Yo, thanks Hawk Shepherd 13 for the follow, dude. We're now one follow away from hitting the 35 follow goal. Let's freaking get it.
Let's go. We are so
all right.
close. Look at me. I'm getting you all kinds of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we move on to so Turtwig. Where does Turtwig? Oh, were you just not followed? I thought you were following this all the time. Yeah.
No, I don't use Twitch very often.
That's fair. I just thought you did prior. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta manage goals real quick because I gotta start a new goal where now we go to 40 followers, kind of slowly but surely increasing it. But thank you all so much for the follows. Greatly appreciated. Okay, so now we got Turtwig.
Okay, Turtwig. Okay, so here I am also biased because my
bro doesn't realize it's me. No, well, I knew it was. I just didn't know if I could say your name, but I still appreciate it, Patrick.
Yeah, that's true. So
Turtwig.
So my brother Garrett, his favorite Pokemon is Torterra. So I'm super biased to get put for this line, just because of that.
Torterra is very goated.
Turtwig is probably, oh god, either A+ or S. What do you think?
See, you were kind of hitting my Hoenn boys hard. I feel like this is where I have to retaliate.
That's true. That's fair. No.
now you have to start begging for me. Start begging to me.
Oh, God. That's true. I'm ready to fight for this. Look at him.
I could give Turtwig A+.
Okay, thank you.
If
we're putting the water turtle in S, we can at least put the grass turtle in S.
I think A+. I might actually. I think Turtwig is really great. I think S. I'll give you S. I'll fight you on other stuff later.
Groddle is B-.
Okay, I'm glad we agree that Groddle's a weaker middle stage.
It's still not as good as Marshtomp. Oh, it's better than Marshtomp. Marshtomp should not be there.
We really are just saying things again. See, you're saying this weird sentence, Levi. I think you're.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I think you're stuttering.
Is your internet connection good?
Is this thing on? Hello?
If you like kick me out of the call. Like,
But,
I don't know. It's just wide spectrum, man. It's weird.
but like I showed me kicking you, and I'm like, oh wow, something
It's
happened
really
to
obvious.
us.
I just gonna watch the stream like that motherfucker. Torterra. S. That's my brother's favorite Pokemon. Torterra is cool as fuck.
Yeah, but we put my brother's favorite in A tier, and I could do the funniest thing to you.
So, think about Detective Pikachu when he was a mountain. That's gotta be his
true.
mega, by the way. That's gotta be his mega. Just making a motherfucker a mountain.
that would be pretty cool.
He's got a tree, dude. It's the fucking like what the hell is that? It's the Stephen King thing, right? Stephen King's like universe takes place on the back of a turtle because he was like really high on cocaine and just thought that was a good idea for some reason.
It is based. The world turtle has been a fan theory, or not a fan theory, for like the real world is very fucking funny.
Fucking awesome. True, though. No, I mean, it would be pretty cool if it was. I understand. What's your opinion on Torterra? What's stopping you?
Because I like Torterra. I think Torterra is great. I don't really think there's not a bad Sinnoh starter.
No.
Because like I'm thinking
okay, so what are we arguing about?
well, because we're making some compromises, and in my head I can't. I don't think I can put Torterra. I don't think I can put Torterra higher than Typhlosion. That's where I'm at. Like
that's fair. That's fair.
Like
I think I can understand that.
Like saying it's better than Typhlosion, like on like this tier list, I'm willing to say I think any higher than Blaziken, I think that's where I have to draw a line.
I would honestly put them probably in the same line as Blaziken.
I could put A+. I can do A+. Okay, I don't think I can do S.
Okay, thank God. I was,
Turchwig gets bonus points because he's really funny in the manga.
Is he really? Oh, I didn't know.
There's a very funny gag where, because the main character who's based on the boy protagonist is like he's like a real he's a very like stupid, like this whole thing is like he's like
sure.
kind of slow, and he's like, no, Turtwig's awesome, and there's just panel for panel of like Turtwig walking, and then he just sits on the ground, and then and then the rival's like, that's so riveting, or something like are you serious? But like sarcastic. It's really funny.
Okay, yeah, that's fair actually.
For that alone, I'll give Turtwig as.
Okay, I was gonna say I might have to pull the Patrick card on this one because Patrick said A+.
That's true. I can settle with A+. I just think higher than Blaziken's tough.
That's fair. No, I can understand that. Okay, so
now see, this is where I can make some funny deals because if I'm correct, Monferno or the Chimchar Infernape line is your favorite starter line, correct? Like this is your guy.
Yeah, Infernape. I go back and forth, but like for some reason, I always just go back to Infernape being my favorite starter. Or not Infernape, but yeah, I'm gonna fight for that when we get there. But Chimchar.
Chimchar is really cool. Chimchar is really awesome.
Chimchar is very cool.
I think Turtwig's better than Chimchar. I could go like A+ or A.
I could probably go A+. A+ feels right.
And I'm just letting you know that like I'm putting him over. I'm letting you have him over Trico, which I like Trico more than I like Chimchar. So let this be known.
Interesting. Good to know.
So Monferno's definitely the best stage 2 of the Sinnoh.
100%. 100%. Maybe in the game.
But I'm
I think because he's such a good middle starter. See, so there's a part of me that might want to swap Chimchar in A and then put Monferno in A+.
I think that's
better for me.
I think that's too high, in my opinion. For me, really? B+ is the highest I could go for Monferno.
Okay, interesting. Really?
He's good.
You think you think Charmeleon's better than Monferno?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And I also think Quilava is better, and I unironically think Marshtomp is better.
Is Charmeleon too high?
I think Charmeleon might be too high.
It's
I
like,
think we
you
should.
know,
I think
thinking about it.
we might bump him down.
Let's knock him down. Let's knock him down a peg.
Let's knock him down a peg. The B plus thing over Trico is wild. IMO. I agree. But it's his boy. He kind of let me have Mudkip God tier.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I could probably put Monferno in like B plus or B. I think I could live with that.
I could. I would go B
I think it's
plus.
the best. Well, it's probably the second best middle stage, in my opinion. I still think Ivysaur is a bit too, but that's just the curse of being a middle stage starter.
So then Infernape.
We have to put him in God tier.
Okay, now here's the thing.
But like we have to. That's my fucking
But
guy.
we also need to put Swampert up there
Why?
because Swampert
Have
is
you not
fucking
seen the
awesome.
anime? Have you not seen
No,
the
Infernape does go crazy. Infernape versus Electivire is one of the best Pokemon fights. Yes, I do watch Dragon Ball. How'd you know?
I knew you were gonna say that.
And yes, I know Infernape is very much so Goku.
It's Wukong.
I'm just saying, I'm willing to go God tier, but we gotta slide Swampert up there.
We gotta make some deals. Okay. Is Swampert your favorite starter though?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I love Swampert.
Is he?
Swampert's
Okay,
Swampert's my guy.
With that in mind, I can
So
give that.
my first Pokemon game that because I got with brothers, you have hand-me-downs. Pokemon Emerald was my first Pokemon game that Jacob, owned myself, and
Sure.
Swampert was my guy.
Sure.
I was the kid who was like, why would I catch another Pokemon? Swampert's awesome, and
Nope,
Swampert
dude,
just steamrolled the game.
I tried using Infernape.
Monferno should lead the A+.
I'm like, Lamau, what else do I need? Close
If no-
combat.
Lead A+
You know.
or be the latter option for S if no deal made.
Hold up.
We're kind of not ranking
lead
tier.
A.
We're not really doing tier. We're not ranking the tiers yet. We might get to that. I will put Infernape
do
in
that now?
God tier. Honestly, I feel like that might get too much.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I think it's kind of. I think it's like. I think it's like.
I'm thinking about it, like I don't like Charmeleon as much as Monferno.
Well, I mean,
So that's
again,
like
it's a combination of our list because Infernape is, like, while I really like Infernape, he's way too high for me. Like, he's not God tier to me. But then, like that's like the
isn't God tier to me either, so I can
that's kind of like the compromise of it. Infernape,
can
not
both
Monferno. Oh,
agree.
chips.
We can both agree that Mudkip is God tier though.
Mudkip is him.
Like, objectively.
Mudkip is him.
Flip to my chips is awesome. That should
Mud-
be your catchphrase.
I'm cool with this. I think because again, it's a combination. Because if it was my list, Marshtomp would be higher, obviously, because I think Marshtomp is really
For some
fucking
reason.
funny.
For some
Marshtomp is he's so funny. He is so funny. That's why I love the
fine.
Mudkip line. They're so goofy. They're so goofy, and I love them. Look at Mega Swampert.
Right.
He just fucking he just eats creatine. He fucking just ate a bottle of creatine. That's awesome.
Swampet's peak. However.
But he had
just
to
snorts creatine.
he had
That's
to
my
build
goal right there.
he had to
That's
build
my
up to
body.
that. He had to have that weird awkward middle phase, and I love
That's fair. No, that's
Marshtomp for that.
Oh
Exactly. But I'm just biased towards the Mudkip. That's kind of a little like Mudkip line bias.
I
But
get it.
Marshtomp is just
Yeah,
very
I
funny to
understand.
me.
I understand. I get it. I guess.
Funny enough, you
I
would
love
think that
Piplup.
with penguins being my favorite animal, that like Piplup would be like my guy. Piplup is probably my favorite of the Sinnoh starters, but
Sure.
he ain't no Mudkip. He ain't no Mudkip.
Piplup is carried for me because the anime, because I started with Gen 4, and so I
Yeah.
watched Gen 4 anime a lot, and like that's Dawn's starter, and I think Piplup is hilarious.
Piplup is.
So,
I think Piplup's
definitely
S
one of-
tier.
You think S? I can accept S. There's probably me saying A plus.
I think Piplup's-
as much.
I think Piplup's the best. Like first stage
That's fair.
Sinnoh, I think.
That's fair. I can
I say
understand
that
yeah.
I say that and I don't cringe. All of them are good though. I just think Piplup's just. I think
really good.
Piplup's Piplup's the cutest, and I have penguin bias.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, I can understand that.
Now, while I'm not a Primplup hater like a lot of people are,
Jacob. The D tier exists for a reason.
do you think it's D tier?
I don't like Primplup. I don't like, as you can probably tell, I don't like most middle starters.
I could tell you're a middle starter hater. You're a Gen 2 hater. You're kind of a Gen 3 hater. You're a middle starter. No, you're just a middle stage hater. You're not Gen 3.
I just don't like
No, you're right. You're right. You just hate. You just something about Pokemon being teenagers. You just hate them.
I just want to kill teenagers. I think my thing is.
I mean, I'd say of all the ones we've done so far, I'd say Primplup's probably the weakest middle stage. So
It's like not even like goofy, like Marshtomp apparently.
he isn't goofy like Marshtomp. Well, I mean, look at Marshtomp's face. Look at how happy he is. Look at that silly little guy.
I reject that happiness.
Why do you reject his happiness, dude?
I don't like him.
He's just a dude hanging out.
I would kill that thing if I saw it. I'd shoot that thing.
He better have a grass bullet because he's gonna take that shit.
That's true. Yeah, that's true actually. Okay. So, Empoleon it's super cool.
Empoleon's
awesome. Really cool.
Water Steel, pretty nice typing.
Water Steel, gotta love Water Steel. It's Napoleon. It's an Emperor Penguin.
That's my favorite penguin, basic favorite penguin, but it's my guy right there.
In a weird way, there's a part of me that wants to put him in God tier.
I think God tier's too high.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think S tier. I could say S tier.
It's just so cool.
And you know what? I think honestly, I can make the compromise of Torterra being an S tier.
Let's go. We are so back. As a Gen 4 start, it should be in S tier. except for Primplup.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I mean, Gen 3. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of my Gen 3 guys high. All right, so now this is where I hit controversial city. I think this is where you were a Gen 2 hate.
With you.
The more. So Snivy's good. My opinion, Gen 5 is overall the worst trio.
It's
like I have a favorite, but I feel like what do you think's the worst?
I think Sword and Shield is the worst. That was a Gen 8, I think. Yeah. I
think this one's slightly worse, but like I'd probably say Gen 8's like the second worst,
I think
in my opinion.
Yeah, I think. I mean, we'll get on. Well, yeah. Once we get there, maybe
we'll get there when we get there.
I think like final evolution. No, I mean, okay. So Snivy does it for me because it's such a bitch. Like I love that. So part of me wants to put it, but I don't think it carries it enough.
This is. So typically with my Pokemon opinions is I typically prefer the final stages over the first stages. Typically just how it goes. I typically lean towards cooler. I typically lean towards cooler over cuter. Sometimes cute wins out.
Oh, sure, yeah, definitely.
But in my opinion, I personally feel for every Unova starter, the more they go on, the worse they get.
Yeah.
I think the middle stages.
Yeah, most of the time. Actually, no, 100%. Well. No,
I'd say Superior is better than Servine, and
yeah,
we'll get to Emboar when we get there.
What do we think of Snivy though? What do we think of Snivy? I say B. I think Snivy's fine.
This feels fine. So yeah, then we move on to Superior. Did you see what I did with Servine?
Yeah, I did. Sorry, it took a minute to catch up.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. As long as we're on the same page. Yeah, so we move on to Superior. Contrary is kind of cool.
So It's kind of. I mean, Contrary's cool. Yeah,
But he's
Grass Storm, Contrary is
but
insane.
he's French.
And he, in that case, I don't know. See, it's weird because I don't know why.
No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that.
Napoleon down there then?
No, because Napoleon's a cool friend. She's like the exception to the rule.
Alright, guys. Alright, fair enough.
No,
fair
Superior's fine. I think Superior's better than Servine for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a B. I think it's B.
I go
think
B
it's
minus. I think Snively's better.
I don't think it's B minus. I don't know. I mean, B minus is filled with middle starters for some reason. So I'm like,
I don't know who fucking does. I don't.
It's a graveyard, dude. Jesus.
So like, okay, so unironically, so I know it's like Marshstomp's kind of like a bit. I think Venusaur is better than Marshstomp. I think Sceptile's better than Marshstomp. Blaziken's better than Marshstomp.
That's
There's a lot
crazy.
of
That's crazy.
There's Final
That's
Pokemon I think are
crazy.
better than Marshstomp. Serperior's not better than Marshstomp. No way. Just the idea of me trying to utter the sentence, like I can't even like start to speak that
its
sentence.
Hands behind its back. But Superior has its little hands behind its back.
It's fine.
Did you think of that?
But have you seen this silly guy?
Yeah, literally. Okay, yeah, I could live with C tier. I'll be minus.
I just think Snively's the best of. Let me get rid of the French tier. That was just a funny joke. Tepig.
Oh, Tepig. Oh, what a tragedy.
So now here's where my hot take comes in. If a while ago I wouldn't say this, but I think the Tepig line is my favorite Gen 5 line. I think.
That's interesting.
The more I go on, the more I'm like, Emboar kind of is pretty cool. Emboar is pretty cool.
The Shiny's good.
Shiny is pretty cool. Shiny is very cool.
Shiny's pretty good. Tepig starts off good.
Tepig is good. I would probably say B tier with Snivy.
Do we consider the 3 firefighting types in a row? Is that in consideration here?
I say no. Even though Emboar is my favorite, all right, so here's the thing. Emboar is my choice for Gen. Emboar is my choice for Gen 5, but compared to the other firefightings, like if I was like, oh, choose one of the 3 firefightings, Emboar is my last pick. I'm not picking Emboar over Blaziken or Infernape. Not at all.
No, absolutely. It's a shame because they were cooking and then they burnt it.
So yeah, then we move on to Emboar.
I can take it. I mean, you know, I might actually like Tepig in B+.
Over Snivy is crazy. I think B's fine. I think B's fine.
I like the colors. I like the colors. But I can probably I can live with a B.
So yeah, we move on to Emboar. I think Emboar
like so.
I'm not gonna die on the hill of him being higher. He's just my favorite of the Gen 5.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll let you take the reins on it because I just don't have any like strong feelings for Emboar, which sucks. Because like I kind of want to like him because it's you know it's a fire pig. Fire pigs are cool, but like I don't know, it doesn't do it for me.
I think we make.
It might be B minus.
I think B minus. I don't know if I want to put Superior in the same tier.
No, that's true actually. No, that's fair. Yeah, I can get behind that.
Do we bump it down to C?
We'd probably bump it down to C. Which sucks because I don't think Grotto or Marshcomp are better.
Now, sadly, the biggest downfall of mankind. Oshawott is awesome. Oshawott, unironically, is one of the best Gen 1 stages of all time.
100%. 100%.
Oshawott, like
10,000.
Oshawott, like I could put Oshawott as high as S tier, and I don't bat an eye.
I don't bat an eye either. I love Oshawott. Have you seen So they did they did like the silhouettes of the Gen 5 starters when it was coming out. Did you see like the someone thought it was like a grass type? Hang on, let me see if I can Gen 5 outline. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, Oshawott's just cool. I think his like razor shell, like a little like sword dagger thing is really cool. Very
cool,
cute,
yeah.
very funny in the anime. Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Duat is also
Duat
again
also kicks ass.
one of the best stage 2s.
So they so they did like the outlines, and so what was supposed to be Ashkelon was this guy.
Oh yes, I see. Yes, I have seen that.
I love this guy.
Funny platypus acorn guy.
This is a cool guy.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I could put
Yeah,
Dewad in A tier.
I can fuck with it. I can fuck with Dewad A tier. Dewad's cool as hell. I like that.
And
it,
yeah,
like,
so
takes
now
the
we move-
shells off of it. Yeah.
I hate Samurott.
hate Samurott,
I
too.
think Samurott is Samurott's my least favorite final evolution of a starter. I say that I wasn't. I'm not repulsed by that idea. I think I stand by that.
You know what does it? You know what it is? You know what it is? It's the potential. It's the loss of potential. They were doing so good.
I think what is so funny is so there are Pokemon we're going to get to where it's like stay bipedal. This had the reverse effect where it should have been it should have been a quadruped. Sorry, like stay like.
Yeah.
Litten and Sprigatito were like stay like a quadruped, stay on all fours.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
This was the reverse effect where it's like stay bipedal, stay on two legs. The fact that it goes on all four ruins, in my opinion, like absolutely destroys
it's such a shame. It's such because it's supposed to be like a samurai otter, but then they put it on all fours, and it just looks awkward. Like when it pulls out, like in its animation, like pulls out the sword, which is cool. Like that's super cool, but it's just awkward looking. It's
definitely,
such a shame.
Definitely my least favorite starter.
Yeah, 100. And okay, here's
and this is what hurts because. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say what hurts too is because Oshawott is awesome, Dewad is awesome.
Yeah.
But I can't pick this line because of Samurott. Samurott hurts. Samurott hurts.
I pick Samurott line because I can look past it. I don't think Samurott's I don't think Samurott's like the 8th sin in the Bible, but it's definitely not great.
No, to me it's the 8th, 9th, and 10th.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm not that much. All right, I'm playing it up just a little bit, but I really do think Samurott.
I
like,
get it. Yeah.
I look at the rest of the list. Samurott is definitely my least favorite starter that we have.
Again, for me being in D tier is just the potential. Like they had it, and then they fucked it up, and it's very tragic.
Like honestly,
like,
it could have even stayed like. I think part of it too is it got too macho. Like Bailey, Meganium is still really cool, but it stays cute. Like Meganium's one of the cuter final stages.
Right.
Like I feel like if Samurott still had like that cute, like not obviously still make it a little more fearsome than Dewad and Oshawott.
Sure.
But like if it still had like that, like the cute eyes and stuff, like I feel like it'd be a lot cooler.
I think so.
And it being going to all fours really hurts it. I think.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's a shame.
Hisuian Samurott I think is better.
It's better, but I think it's just as bad because they could have fixed it. They had a chance to fix Samurai, and they didn't.
Oops.
Hold on. Let me check out Hisuian Samurai.
I think Hisuian Samurott, we make a whole C- tier for Hisuian Samurott.
No, I agree. It's such a
Hisuian Samurott starts to do better.
If you like remove it from like everything else, it looks really cool. Like it looks sick, but then you remember the pre-evolutions, and then it kind of gets ruined.
Even then, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Like even trying to do that, like I'm not crazy about it. Like, I look at it and I'm not like
the colors. Yeah, like I said, I like it more than the original.
Oh, me too. Me too. Hisuian did a good job.
Hisuian, yeah, they did good with what they had because they probably couldn't like completely overhaul the starter, which I understand. They probably had to keep it on all fours, but like for what they had, I guess it's fine. Okay.
So now we go to our boy, yeah.
Our boy Chespin. I fucking love Chespin. Chespin's cool as fuck. I think Chespin. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, A+. I don't think it gets quite into. Well, why doesn't it get into S? I'm looking within right now.
I'm looking within.
Why I don't think it should be an N.
I just have a sixth sense. I'm like, I just think
it just doesn't feel right. You know?
I just think like looking kind of just purely like the stage ones. Like, I don't think it is on these stage 1 tiers.
That's fair.
I mean, at least in my opinion, he's not on the same tier as Torchic. However,
no, that's fair.
Listen. So I like Chespin, and I'm ultimately going to like Chestnut. However, if we put this any higher than Marshtomp, I'm actually going to end stream.
I can respect that.
While I'm not a Quilladin hater, like a lot of people are.
A lot of people. And like, dude, I remember when they got revealed, and like it killed people's like, because people love Chespin. Chespin was like the favorite.
Chespin, yeah, he was my original go-to, and then Quilladin, and I was like,
they show Quilladin, and they're like, what the fuck? What happened? It might be C-. I don't think it's D tier, but I don't think.
I'm fine with this. Okay, I'm about to say,
you know,
there is some charm.
Like, how you?
He is silly.
Marshtomp has charm. Yeah,
he is silly. He is silly. Honestly, I could put him higher. I'm just saying, if you think Quilladin has more charm than Marshtomp, then you gotta get out.
I mean, I could put him in C. I think I could put him in C. Yeah.
I'm fine with C.
That feels right.
See, Marshtomp, looks like Marshtomp and Quilladin want to like hug each other. But then, what little does what Marshtomp know is Quilladin will kill him, kill the boy.
Kill him. Chestnut, you know this. Chestnut has my favorite shiny in the game. I think
Chestnut shiny
so cool.
is
it's so
cool.
Good. I want to put him in A.
Okay.
I think Chestnut's great. I think Chestnut is severely underrated.
He is.
Because he's like, you know, he's the warrior archetype, and you know me.
Well, I love me a warrior too. I
love me some warriors, you know. It's just like, I don't know, something about it, and like I feel like they really could have, like, I don't know, I haven't seen the like Gen 6 anime, but I feel like the anime could have done real good with him, you know, kind of making him feel like a defender, like a protector, something like that.
Well, he sadly had the fate in the anime of being tied to the Brock character of the series. Because we're loving the anime because he's with Brock, and like because Ash has Sceptile gets the most love, and because May's like the exclusive character of that season, Blaziken gets a lot of love.
Dude, you're actually so fucking right. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy, dude. That's so sad. That's such a shame. But no, I still think Chestnut's great though.
I think Chestnut's good. I think A is a very good spot for him.
Yeah, I agree. Alrighty, Fennekin.
I honestly recently I think the Fennekin line's my favorite Gen 6. I think barely. Wow. I think barely. Yeah, Chestnut's up there too. I think Gen 6. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I think Gen 6 is another very well-rounded like trio.
I agree. Yeah, it's very.
I think the only thing
I personally feel like the Fennekin line's the weakest, but it's like I said, it's like the difference between like an 84 and an 85 on a grade.
That's fair. I think this trio is really good. It's more of like compared to the Gen 3, it's more of all 3 Gen 3 starters are better than all 3 Gen 6 starters, but like the Gen 6 starters compared to themselves are just really good.
Well, what I love about them is there's a theme. I love when the starters have themes to them. So like it's like the RPG, like warrior, ninja, and like mage, and their types counter so like Delphox is fire psychic, so it's really good against Chestnut's grass fighting, and Chestnut's grass fighting is really good against Greninja's water dark, and water dark is really good against it. Like I like that, like kind of loops into itself like that. I think it's really neat.
I like it too.
I definitely think Fennekin's up there. I think Fennekin's very cool. It's one of those things where like I don't have a lot of feelings for Fennekin, but I still think they're cool.
I think. This feels right for Fennec. I think I'm
kind of feeling B plus.
I think B plus. I think Fennekin. I think Fennekin's the weakest of the 3 for me. Which for a lot of people it's Delphox, but I kind of vibe with Delphox a lot more than other people.
Delphox cool. I like after some time I've been fucking with Delphox. Braxton has weirdly gotten like the most attention out of all of like the Delphox line in terms of media, which is kind of weird. Doesn't it feel weird to you?
It is weird.
It's weird that a middle evolution gets the most attention, but I mean, it's still cool.
I'd say Braxton is probably like AA plus.
It's interesting that like the going on bipedal, it doesn't make it better. I don't know.
I think for this case it does.
Okay, that's fine. We'll put him at A because it did get like poking.
I think A is fine.
Pretty cool.
It's Alton Poken's pretty cute and fun.
You know, I think Delphox would have been even better in any other game because the 3D sprite does not do it any favors.
It
Like
does
3D
hurt.
model, I
It
should
does hurt
It
a
does. It's
little.
very sad because like if I can imagine like the sprite and like Gen 5 sprite, I can imagine it going insane. It's just being really cool, but unfortunately, it's not that. I'd say B plus.
I'll allow it.
You know. Okay.
I'll allow it.
Are you're a Delphox fan, so I understand.
Yeah, Delphox right now is my favorite of the
Yeah.
Gen 6.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I'll let it sit there. We get
All right. We'll let that pass.
we now go into Game Freak's like kind of like second favorite child, Greninja.
Yeah,
We're also ignore
I'm
Ash
thinking
Greninja
about
because
this.
that kind of falls under
That
Mega.
doesn't count. Ash Greninja's stupid. Ash Greninja's dumb. I don't like Ash Greninja.
Froakie. Froakie's cute.
Froakie's fun. And he's a little frog guy, you know, little guy. Nothing.
This is just a
He might be
dude.
B. He's like, you know, he's just a little
He's
guy.
just a
you know?
dude.
He's not like good. I like he's good, but I don't feel like he's great, you know.
Yeah, I'm fine with him there.
Frogadier feels weird, but I can't
Frog-
explain why. Oh god. I don't think it's that bad. I just think it's not as good. Maybe B minus.
Okay.
Okay.
I can
Frogadier is- Okay. All right. So we give
everyone's
Charizard
favorite.
shit. We give Charizard a lot of shit because it's like just all over the place. Greninja's getting there, and it breaks my heart because Greninja's my pick in Gen 6. It's just, it's the kind of thing like I get it. I get why it's such a popular Pokemon. It's because the design is like phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a frog. Its
I
tongue's
want
its
to-
scarf.
I
Water
want to put it in
Shuriken's really
S tier,
cool.
but I feel like a hypocrite for doing that.
No, its design's great. I don't see any issue with putting it in S tier.
Okay, sick.
I think
It's also
I
in
feel like
Smash
that's
Bros, which is pretty awesome.
it does help. And
It
we
helps
just
a
ignore
lot.
Ash Greninja just because
ignore
it kind
that.
of falls under the Mega line.
Yep, does not need to exist in my opinion.
Yeah, Rowlet.
Yeah, Rowlet. Yep, keep going. Yep, right
Yeah,
there.
we can put him up there. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
right there.
Let's go! Yeah, that's my owl boy.
I love Rowlet.
I think Bulbasaur.
Rowlet is
Oh, see, now I feel like Bulbasaur got tier 2, but I don't compromise S. But yeah, Rowlet.
I think Ivysaur looks weird in S tier.
We can move
I
Ivysaur
might be
down a
honest with
tier,
I could put him in A plus definitely, 100% A plus.
and
Okay,
then we.
Maybe. There's a chance.
I mean, he's
Rowlet is
just perfect
it's so
small circle owl boy.
He's got a little bow tie. I love.
He has a
I
bow
love that,
tie?
like, you know, it's an owl, so like he'll like turn his head around and like look at you. And then,
He's
I love that image where it's like a Rowlet like turns around and look at him like there's a Groudon.
I,
in front,
I
like,
was
are you
just
fucking
I was just
serious,
about to
dude?
do that right now.
So good. Yeah. Oh my god.
The fuck,
so
the
funny.
fuck you want me to do? Which I think is a very
Like,
fair
come on.
response to seeing the like the god
100%.
of the land.
Yeah,
When
literally.
you're just I love this. I
Oh
love
my
this.
god, that's so funny.
How the
Wow, I love that. That's awesome.
how the turntables
Oh,
have
shit.
turned. Same vibe. Okay, well, memes
Yeah,
aside,
yeah.
I love that
Memes
meme a lot.
aside,
Oh,
memes
that, yeah, then
aside,
the Pokemon TCG
They get
like
it.
made a
They know
post
what's
about
up.
this. They were just like same energy.
Yeah. But no, yeah, Rowlet.
Very perfect boy. That's one. That's a lot of my Bulbasaur love is from Venusaur itself. Like
Oh, sure, yeah.
this, I mean, Decidueye line is really good. I mean, I like Venusaur more than Decidueye, but Decidueye is really good. Decidueye is
Yeah.
really good.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what this Pokemon is called.
Daytrix. And for whatever
Daytrix,
reason,
okay.
Daytrix gets a lot of hate, and I really don't get it. I feel like
I
this
kinda
is just
don't get
I
it
thi-
either.
this is just a fine middle stage evolution.
It's interesting that they went like a composer route with it, which is kind of cool because it's like a songbird, you know, like that's kind of cool.
Yeah, a lot of
plus
people
when
don't-
when it opens its eyes, it's kind of funny.
A lot of people don't like it. It's like people were like, oh, "This is My Chemical Romance listening," and I'm like, "What's the issue?"
No, I don't think. It's
I'd
that bad,
I'd
you
s-
know? I
I'd
don't
say
think it's, like,
probably
a My
B
Chemical
minus.
I'd say B minus too. It's still not like phenomenal or anything. It's just like I don't think it's as bad. as people
It's just fine.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing about Decidueye and I. Here's me and him's relationship.
don't
I
know.
want him to be my favorite.
I mean, he is really cool though. He is really
Actually,
cool.
you know what? Okay.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, hang on.
All right. All right. I'm listening. I'm
Decidueye
listening.
is S. Like minimum S. It's phenomenal. Such a cool.
I don't think I can go God tier for Decidueye. I think S is just a
understand.
good compromise.
I understand.
However,
for Hisuian Decidueye,
do you think?
I could switch out for a name for Hisuian Decidueye.
Is Hisuian Decidueye your favorite?
It might be. Which
You
sucks
prefer?
because
Wait,
it's a
do you prefer Hisuian over Alolan?
I think I do. Which is really
That's crazy. I kind of respect the
and
hustle,
just something
Loki.
about there's something about how it's like a samurai, you know, or rather like a Ronin. It's got the hat.
Yeah,
It's got,
he's
when it
Ronin.
holds,
Yeah.
it's like its feathers make it look like a cowl. You know, it's just like it's peak. It's peak. It's so good. At first, I wasn't crazy about it because I was like, oh, that looks weird. But then I played the games and I'm like, oh wow, this is so good. I love this man. Plus, fighting is one of my favorite types too, so that probably has something to do with it.
Fighting is goated. Fighting is a goated type.
Fighting is. We have to do a type tier list at some point.
We can do it today.
We might, yeah.
Well, this one's going a lot longer than I expected, so we'll probably
Yeah,
do
me
like
too.
1 or 2 mini ones.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, just right. Go to. Yeah, very good.
I think S. I feel like the S feels fine. I think S feels good.
I think so too. Is it for Decidueye you have an issue or
I think-
Decidueye?
I think both. I haven't played Legends Arceus. I would pick
That's fair.
Decidueye just because he's my favorite of the.
That's fair.
Rowlet's my favorite of the 3, and then I really like how Hisuian Decidueye looks compared to the other 2.
Sure.
So I don't really have a relationship with it. I love Alolan. I just think S is fine. I think God
Okay.
tier is a little too. I think God tier is too
That's
high for either.
That's fair. We'll keep it in for an Aven S tier though, or God tier.
Yeah, we can keep Invernape there. I mean,
He's
it's just kind of Goku.
No, it kind of is.
It's-
It's just like Goku.
I love all my Goku Pokemon. Infernape,
I just gotta start making
Lucario.
Dragon Ball references when I want to get what I want.
Exactly. Why do you think I love Mega Swampert? It's just fucking big buff Dragon Ball guys.
There's
Like
nothing wrong, yeah.
Mega Swampert is fucking like Namek Saga Goku.
Let's check it.
Like when he's fucking like super fucking jacked. Oh wait, no. Specifically, hold on. I'll show you the Saiyan. There's a specific panel, like just this Goku.
Oh wow.
That's Mega
Lord.
Swampert. That's fucking
Yeah.
Mega Swampert
Although
right there.
the thing with Mega Swampert too is like when it does Earthquake, it like smashes the ground, which is so cool.
Yes. Honestly,
It's insane
freaking
how hard it
honestly, Namek Goku's still fucking shredded. He's a fucking behemoth.
It's all pretty great. We all love it.
So yeah, now we go to Litten, everyone's favorite VGC's favorite Pokemon of all time.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
It's not.
Now that
Wolfie
becomes-
VGC hates the Litten line. He hates
Oh, does he?
Incineroar.
Oh, wow. Wait, why? Oh,
he
really?
he believes Incineroar is the best Pokemon ever designed in a bad way. Because it just
What?
it can just do everything.
Is that
like-
because of like competitive?
Competitive, yep, because he has intimidate, he has parting shot, he's very bulky, so he can be like a support Pokemon. He has enough attack where if you wanted to be an offensive tank, you can do that. There's so many different sets that you can run where it kind of becomes like a what is he running? What are they doing with him?
Oh wow.
And it really just kind of feels like if you're building a team around something and you just kind of need like fill-in Pokemon, you can really never go wrong with Incineroar being a fill-in. Like
I see.
Incineroar is just that universally like bulky knockoff support, like parting shot support. You got him. You wanted to be the offensive juggernaut, slap an assault vest on him, give him some special defense help. Still good. He still has intimidate, so he can like weaken physical attacking Pokemon. Just really broken, according to Wolfie VGC, and he is
You
like
know,
the best player in Pokemon, so I kind of trust his opinion.
Incineroar, yeah, Incineroar needs everything it can get, in my opinion. So good for Incineroar.
Litten's
Litten's
fine.
great. Litten's
Oh.
great. I like Litten. I think Litten's cool. It's just like a little. It's a fucking cat. You know, when I
That's-
look at that
this
thing,
is-
I'm like, ugh, in a good
He's-
way.
I think Litten's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about the Incineroar line. I think probably a Gen
I'm just
7.
kinda like,
I think Incineroar is my least favorite Gen 7 line. I like Primarina
Yeah.
line a lot more.
yeah. I got some thoughts about the Primarina line.
I could say B tier. I'm cool with B.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Torracat.
Torracat. Eh.
So we
I
go
don't
on to Incineroar. I'm just kidding.
Maybe C minus.
So we move on
And
to
then-
everyone. We move on to Wolfie PGZ's favorite Pokemon of all time,
Of course, of
Incineroar.
course. Smash Bros did a lot. It did a lot for Incineroar.
I think he's not that. Like, as someone who tried to
Hold
play Smash competitively, I don't think Incineroar
Yeah,
has the sauce.
I mean, I really wish it was Decidueye, because we don't have a grass type Final Evolution starter in Smash. I'll never
wish.
forgive. I'll never forgive Sakura or Sakurai for that. Excuse me.
I think that's more of an. I think that was just Nintendo saying do this, and Sakurai said okay.
Yeah, no, I think so too. Which is a shame. Just god.
At the end of the day, Sakurai has to listen to the big Nintendo man upstairs. He has to listen to
Oh, of
Mr.
course.
Mario. Whatever.
The thing about him in Smash is that it saved Incineroar, because Incineroar was not really
They gave him
super
more
popular
love.
because- I still wish he was I wish he was just like a saber-toothed tiger. No,
Yeah, he falls
Keep the
under.
color scheme, God, I
He
can see it
falls-
so perfectly.
He falls under the should have stayed
Oh,
a quadruped.
It would have been awesome. It would have been so cool. I was gonna pick. Was I gonna pick him? I think I was. And then everything went to shit.
The accident.
The accident. But I could maybe like B or B minus, or B minus or C.
I could do B minus. That feels fair.
Okay, I can get behind that. All right, sick. Maybe that'll change.
Everyone's hated guy Poplio. I don't know why Poplio got so much fucking it. When the starters were first revealed, like Poplio was the dogged on one, dude.
No, I mean I think I remember that. Yeah, because Rowlet was like the golden child, and then there was.
And everyone like Litten just because cats, and then they saw this ugly stupid idiot, and I'm like, whoa.
Well, yeah, damn, he's cool. I love Poplio.
I'd say probably B or B minus for Poplio.
Okay, I mean I definitely think it's better than Litten.
Oh, okay, B plus then, sure.
Oh, it's like, oh yeah, easy.
I was just kind of like my compromise mode because I didn't know if you.
That's fair. No, I mean, I can
Brionne's a kind of weird middle stage.
It's a little weird. It's just a little weird. It's like it looks like it's floating. It looks a little creepy to me.
I think it's better than Torracat in my opinion.
No, I think so too.
I really like Primarina. Primarina is a really nice design.
I am genuinely shocked Primarina is not more popular. Primarina is super cool.
Primarina is really awesome.
I'm talking like A+ cool.
I
I've
think
never used
A. I think A. I think A
okay.
plus is too
You know,
high.
that's fair.
A
Chestnut
plus is a little
level,
too high, but I think Primarina is.
I don't know. Something about like the Siren Seal thing just does it. Like Water Fairy, super cool, man. I don't know.
Yeah, Water Fairy, really good typing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think it just hits all the spots for me.
Alrighty, here comes Gen 8.
Oh boy, Gen 8.
I really don't have I don't have strong opinions on this one, to be honest. Like I used to be a Sobble lover, but I kind of fell off the Sobble train.
Yeah, me too.
Probably my favorite is probably Score Bunny. I like the Score Bunny line. I think Cinderace is a really good Final Evolution.
Sure, yeah.
I
don't like Cinderace too much personally. Just doesn't. I mean, none of them really do it for me, unfortunately.
It's kind of similar to Gen 5, where it's like Cinderace is my favorite of them.
Yeah.
But like I compare him to like every other. Like I think Cinderace in terms of fire types is probably better than an Emboar to me.
Sure.
And maybe I like him more than Incineroar, and that's probably where it stops.
Yeah. No.
If I'm just going by fire types,
it's definitely on the lower end.
Rillaboom, I don't think there's any. I think, heck, I don't even know if I pick Rillaboom over Superior, if I'm going to be completely honest.
I think, dude, Rillaboom is so tragic to me. Because I was like so excited to get like a gorilla starter. Because I always wanted a gorilla starter. And then I think it's just, I don't know, man. It just looks, it's weird that it pulls out the drum. It's just like
The drum
really
is
weird.
I like the drum aesthetic.
Sure.
I mean, it's just kind of like Donkey Kong. I enjoy the
It's kinda like
Donkey Kong vibe to
It's
it.
just weird that like the drum set itself is attached to the model. When I think the model would have done even better if it was like just like how the artwork looks.
Yeah.
I think it would have done a lot better for it.
It's just because of the Beatles and Ringo the drummer.
Yeah. No, that's fair though.
Which
No,
I think
it
is
makes
so
sense.
funny of all Beatles to make up kind of like based off of something. The fact that they went for Ringo the drummer is the fucking bass choice. Let's go.
Yeah, we love Ringo.
Grookey.
Grookey, I mean, Grookey has a really cool cry. That's it. I don't hate Grookey.
I
Yeah.
couldn't put it high. I think that's fine.
No, yeah, no, and then probably I don't know about D. 1 second.
I think C minus. It's better. I'd say it's better than Samurott, but we all know how I feel about Samurott.
Sorry about that. What
I
you
say
put
C.
it
I say C minus.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a
I don't
tier
want
above
to
some
put
of those
there.
middle stages, but like
Yeah, definitely. It's just awkward. It's just awkward. And I hate that I have to say that. I want to love them, but I don't.
Score
tragic.
Bunny. I like Score Bunny's very cute.
Score
I just
Bunny's
like
good.
I like
Yeah, Score
rabbits. Rabbits are
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, that's fun. Yeah,
Honestly,
that's cool.
I could say B plus. B plus feels
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah,
I think
that's
Raboot's also a really nice
Raboot's
middle
pretty cool.
stage.
definitely the best middle stage of Gen 8.
One of the better like middle stages, I just think in general.
Yeah, 100%.
I would say
Like the
B.
tracksuit's fun. Yeah,
You want to go B? I think B's fair.
I think B's fair. Yeah, no, I think that's solid. Man, I just don't like Score Bunny. There's something about it just doesn't do it.
I mean
for me.
Cinderace.
Did I say Score Bunny?
Yeah.
I did say Score Bunny. It's Cinderace. It just doesn't. I don't know, man. It just doesn't do it.
I can compromise B because I think it's
Yeah.
better. To me, it's better than Raboot. I think
Yeah.
I think Cinderace is my favorite of the 3 rabbits design.
That's fair.
Do you feel like we can go B plus, or do you feel comfortable with B?
I mean, I can accept that at B plus.
Okay.
I'm not like gonna die in the hell of score like the Cinderace is the worst thing on this planet, but I don't love them.
Sobble.
Oh, Sobble. God, how the what's the saying?
Oh, the
How
mighty
the
have
good die
fallen.
young or some shit like that. I don't know. Just
Uh,
Sobble was my guy. I picked Sobble.
I picked him
I don't
first
regret that.
too.
It's definitely my favorite out of all the Gen 8 starters. But I mean, I don't think Sobble's fine. Yeah, probably like there. C is fine. Yep. And then
We can put
What
Inteleon
a
on
fucking
like B or B
what a
plus. I
fucking
think.
tragedy. What a tragedy Inteleon is. It could have been amazing. They were right there. They don't even have to change like the general
Dude,
like shape
Dude,
of them. They just have to
James
change the
Bond.
scores
It's James Bond.
around. James Bond water lizard with like water gun finger guns?
finger water
How did
guns.
they
Water
fuck that
finger
up? How
guns.
did they fuck that up? And they did. They fucked it up. It just looks off.
Dude,
You know,
I
that's
think
like
B
I think
minus
that's the
feels
thing with
fair.
Gen- I mean, yeah, I think that's good for it. Although I do want to. When I want to rank it, but Gigantamax form is awesome. Very cool.
Gigantamax does, but then that's the thing. Like, you don't get that in a typical playthrough. That was post game, like DLC, which
Yeah,
really
yeah.
fucking hurts.
And like in the other games, you're not gonna get that back.
Which, like, so like, such a shame. All right,
It's
Gen
such a
9.
shame.
Gen 9, like,
All right.
honestly, Gen 9 is another really good trio.
I agree.
Like, I don't
love
think there's a
that trio.
weak. I don't think there's a weak link
No,
in
I
the
don't think
Gen
so
9
either.
trio.
Absolutely not.
Sprigatito's
I was-
very cute.
I was gonna pick Sprigatito originally because I really just wanted like, Weed Cat.
Very
And,
funny.
like, I was gonna. It's just like, how is that? It works, It's kind of like I don't know, like a Fennekin. type. Where it's like, it works. Like, they didn't have to go crazy with it. They just had to make a weak cat. And it worked.
I really like, recently I've been thinking that the Sprigatito, like I really like Meowscarada.
Really?
Because I was a big Quaquaval guy. I still really do like Quaquaval.
Oh, dude,
Like it's either Meowscarada or Quaquaval. Skeletor is my least favorite of the three, but he's still really good. I just prefer the other two. It's aesthetic a lot.
I understand.
I think I personally think Skeledirge sort of. I know we're talking about before with Feraligatr being on all fours. I kind of wish Skeledirge was on two and like was holding like
Really?
a mic, then holding like a microphone, like a fire microphone stand. I mean, I still think it's cool how it's done. I just feel like
the bird and everything, yeah.
Like I feel like if Skeledirge was bipedal and then Meowscarada like went on all fours, I feel like I might have been cooler maybe. But then I kind of like how Meowscarada is bipedal. Like I know people want like a Pokemon to stay on all fours, but I think Meowscarada is cooler being bipedal. I think it works better.
Interesting. Well, let's see. Well, Sprigatito. I think Sprigatito is like B+.
I can do B+.
I think it's the same tier as like, yeah. I don't know this Pokemon's name.
I'm blanking on the middle stage too. I actually think this is a pretty fine middle stage though. Like in terms of the design.
I think the legs look really weird to me.
I mean, it kind of has like that weird. I could probably say C or B-. I think.
I'd say C. But I'm a hater.
I can go C. I think it's one of the better middle stages, just compared to them to all middle stages.
Yeah, I think Meowscarada has a great. I like when Pokemon can show off personality.
Meowscarada is that's the thing. I think Gen 9 has a lot of personality with these starters.
Yeah. Thanks, Quaquaval. You're really carrying with that.
Quaquaval really just shook his ass, dude.
Gotta love him. Gotta love Gay Duck.
My gay water duck supremacy. Honestly, this might be crazy. I kind of feel like A+ or S. I really like Meowscarada.
I'd say A, personally, but
I think A. Maybe we can do A+ compromise. I feel like that's a good spot. Because if I'm feeling S+ A, we'll just kind of. That seems like a more fair average.
Sure.
Coco is very funny.
We fucking love Coco.
Do we do B+, A? What do we?
I feel like A. I feel because it's like you know how like Rowlet's like the doofy, like just perfect. I kind of feel that for Coco. Like, look at him. He's having such a good time.
Crocoroar is kind of a weak middle stage.
It's a little weird once you kind of find out that like it's a sombrero, but it's also like a nest.
Yeah, it is.
It's like okay, that's kind of cool.
The philosophy behind it is cool. I just think the execution could have been better.
It's kind of how you feel Marshtomp. Like I like him because he's a little silly looking, but
he is silly looking.
I digress.
I can go C. I can go B- if you're gonna pull if you want to pull the Marshtomp card.
Yeah, right. I just think
Marshtomp, Skeledirge. I feel like no.
Skeledirge.
Honestly, I feel like all the Gen 9 final evolutions are like A+. I think.
I'd put okay. If I
know you might try to fight for S.
I would fight for eyes for Skeletor.
I'll let you have it.
So cool. It's like it's like, oh my god, where do I start? For a long time, I thought Skeletor might also be my favorite starter. I think Skeletor is so fucking cool. Like I love the stinger aspect, but it's it's ghost type, so it's all about like the dead and stuff. It's got a little bird friend, and like who doesn't love bird friends that like cleans his teeth and shit. And it's like his snout is like a stage.
It is really cool.
It's like a very creative. And they put a lot of thought into like the designs for these Gen 9 starters, and like it's like like I was saying with Totodile. Oh my god, we got an all 4 alligator or crocodile rather.
I'm an alligator.
Yeah, like that's awesome. So yeah, I can accept that. Thank you. Jojo Duck, gotta love.
It's my boy Josuke. It's Josuke Duck. He's. Honestly, I feel like it should be A+.
That's fair. No,
honestly, I might go S.
Maybe.
Quaxley is one of the best stage ones.
Dude, when he like flipped his hair, I was in. You got me.
Quaxwell, I don't hate it as much as other people. I'm fine with C. B.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, my boy.
I could fight for S for Quaquaval. I think Quaquaval's so cool.
I kind of see. I really feel like Meowscarada we should move it to S. Like Meowscarada being a tier lower than these two feels weird to me.
I mean, for me personally, I think Meowscarada is the worst out of the three, but I'll let you have this if you feel like Meowscarada should be in the top.
I think I just like this just feels better. Like these are all just so like again, it's like a lot of personality. Like even if like Meowscarada, like they all have so much going for them. Like this is just a really nice core of starters.
Yeah, they did not so good.
Then we're going to bonus. We have Pikachu. That would be if you play Pokemon Yellow version or Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. The model, the icon specifically is for Let's Go Pikachu. Have you played the Let's Go games?
I have not, unfortunately.
Have you played Pokemon Yellow?
No.
Okay. Well,
would Pikachu be considered the worst starter?
Like putting him in D tier? Like, what do you like?
Because my philosophy is that you don't get a Pichu, and you can't, from my understanding, you can't get a Raichu. So you're just stuck with Pikachu.
So okay, so in Pokemon Yellow, it was just a regular Pikachu that was ass. In Let's Go Pikachu, your partner Pikachu, I think, has like 100 extra base stat total, and then gets like 4 unique moves to itself.
Well,
and they're all pretty broken. Like one of it's like a +1 priority that always crits. One of them is basically like the move return, but like an electric move, so it gets return stab on like the move return basically. Cool. And then it gets flying and water coverage. I forget what those their effects are. So Partner Pikachu is pretty nice. However, I have a soft spot for Pikachu because I also did I did my challenge run for Yellow, and I somehow managed to be Geodude and Onix from Brock with just a Pikachu and nothing else. So I really have a very soft spot for Pikachu for that reason. Like the more the more I exist, the more I just so overall, I think I like Raichu more than I like Pikachu. Raichu is so cool.
I like a Alolan Raichu. I'm not crazy about base Raichu.
I like base more than Alolan Raichu, but Alolan's still really cool.
Yeah,
it's just that was a big hill I climbed up. So like I just have a real fucking soft spot for Pikachu.
We did say that personal, like, you know, we said personal vendettas, but I feel like personal achievements is also
like
a valid
like I haven't seen other people do it, and I bashed my head against the wall so many times. I did literally everything I could perfectly do, and I basically won with RNG. That's really all it was.
I think I remember you doing that.
But I won the fight, and that's
all about
that's one of my greatest achievements, like in Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So I feel like with that, I feel nice. I feel for me, I kind of wanted to say S tier just because of how much that meant to me. Like that's
fair.
That's like one of my standout Pokemon. That's one of my standout Pokemon moments. Like
that's
me
fair.
doing that felt really good.
Right. Okay. I can get behind that.
So like I'm like I know Pikachu's kind of like, you know, he gets literally main protagonist syndrome.
Yeah, sure.
But like,
he's supposed to
where unlike Char's, like where I tried to do a run with Charmander in Red and Blue, and he failed me miserably. Pikachu locked in. He clocked in at the locked in factory, and he did what he needed to do. Because literally, that was the part where I was like, if Pikachu can't win this fight, this run is impossible. And he won, so I was like, this run is possible. And I won. So I ultimately won, like I beat the run because Pikachu clocked in at the locked-in factory and Brock fumbled. It also helped that they had no rock type moves, so they didn't have any stab. So that did help me out a lot.
That is nice, however. You still got there.
But yeah.
So Eevee. I feel like Eevee should have been the poster boy for the series. Because it can evolve in so many different ways.
I kind of like that Eevee isn't, because it kind of, to me, gives him that, like I said, like that underdog thing. It's like, oh, he's always with Pikachu, but kind of in Pikachu's shadows, low key.
I see what you mean. Like the Luigi effect.
Yeah, and I like now where I was glazing Pikachu for my biggest achievements. There is no bad evolution design in my opinion. All the evolutions, they're very simple. They're very straight to the point. They're just like, hey, this is like, hey, like I'm electric Jolteon, so like I'm like spiked up as if I was just hit by lightning. Very simple, not complex, but it works so well. Oh, I'm Flareon, I'm fire, so my tail looks like fire.
Right. It's
so cool.
Eevee is great. Everyone loves Eevee.
Eevee's just a very, very, very cool Pokemon. I really feel like this is like an S tier.
That's fair. No,
I feel like
that.
And then this is where it gets interesting. So this is like based off Coliseum/XD.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
So because in the Coliseum, your starters were Espeon and Umbreon, because in both XD and Coliseum, it was all double battles.
Yes.
But
cool,
so in Coliseum it was Espeon and Umbreon, and then when you got to when you played Coliseum, you got your choice of any of the 5.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Espeon's my favorite evolution. Espeon's the guy. Espeon is so.
It's tough because I don't really have a huge amount of opinions for, these guys, but Espeon's cool.
All the evolutions I think
it's Psychic Eevee. Like you said, there's nothing wrong with any of the designs.
For me, I would say all these just S tier. Like in my head, there's not a bad evolution.
Yeah, it's where it gets interesting because it's like, are they really starters in the traditional sense?
That's where it gets interesting because they're weird spin-off games.
Yeah. So I don't know if we should rank them.
Eevee gets, that's where, then in Let's Go Eevee, you can't evolve Eevee, but then he gets, I'd say, they're here. I feel like just for funsies.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I think Espeon's S tier.
That's fair. I can give him that. That's pretty cool. I think it's good. Umbreon is cool, but very frustrating to go against.
But also really cool design.
Well, super cool. Especially the shiny. Shiny's really good.
Oh,
that's like
Umbreon is one of the best shinies. S tier for that. S tier for just for shiny alone.
S tier for that. S tier for that.
I also just love, like, obviously they're meant to be a duality, like night and day, or day and night. But I love Espeon and Umbreon. They're such a great duo.
Yeah, it's cool. I think Jolteon might be my favorite evolution.
We're just putting them all in S tier at this point.
Yeah, we might as well, right?
Hey.
We put Vaporeon in God tier.
No.
No, we don't. Okay, good. Right answer.
Okay, so I guess this is kind of the finalized list. I guess we'll do a gloss over.
Let's see.
Anything. I think God tier is very good.
Yeah,
the only thing I could maybe say about God tier is maybe add our boy Venusaur, because we were hyping him up. Just to put him in S tier feels weird.
Venusaur up a lot, weren't we? We were, and plus it would give us a grass, fire, and water in God tier.
I think Venusaur.
Well, let's leave him there for now and see how we feel.
I think we'll shove him there. There's a lot of opinions where it's like some of them I think are too low, but I know it's worth compromising.
Sure, I feel like S tier is pretty good.
I think S tier is pretty good. I think S tier is good.
Maybe
I think
only one that might stand out a little bit is just like it's Quaxley, but that's just me.
No, I think Quaxley's too good.
That's fair. I can understand.
I think Quaxley's too good. I could probably say perfect, absolutely perfect down to the last minute detail. A plus also feels good.
A plus feels good too. Yeah, I like A plus.
A also feels good. Again, I personally think Trico's a little too low, but I know that you're not a Trico guy.
I'm kind of starting to feel that way the more I think about it. Where would you put Trico?
Let's see.
Oh fuck! I just remembered the anime. He has a cool stick in his mouth.
Yeah, he did. And then there's
cool.
I mean, A plus or S. I think. I don't think he makes God tier. I think he had highest
No,
S.
no, I don't think it makes good. I like A plus though.
Okay.
That's pretty nice. Just love the Mudkips and God, dude. It's awesome.
Mudkip alone is the honored one.
As you should be. So A tier. A tier feels good.
Yeah, no issues with A tier. Maybe maybe Dewad might be is like the weird one where it's like maybe it's a little too high. But I'm.
Do I like Chestnut as much as Dewad? I don't.
I'm also looking down below. Then I kind of feel weird that I kind of think Delphox should be A.
A is. Where's Delphox?
Delphox is in B plus.
I feel like we should switch Fennekin and Braixen and Delphox. Like put Fennekin in A tier, Delphox in A tier, and then put Braixen in B tier or B plus tier.
I don't know. I think maybe.
I don't know, cause Braixen's pretty cool.
Do we just put them all in A?
They might just be in A tier. Yeah.
Okay, we'll just put them all in A tier.
Like,
yeah,
that's pretty. That feels right. That feels
do we
good.
keep Dewad in A tier, or are we kind of because we're both kind of maybe feeling lower?
I like him in A tier. I think Dewad's really cool. I think it's because like you know what I think that is because when you compare him to the other middle starters of Gen 5, he's the best one. So that might give us some biases.
Yeah, I'll leave him there. I think this is fine.
Sure. Okay, sure. B plus feels good.
Honestly, I think Charmeleon might be too high. I think Charmeleon might have to be B.
The more we look at Charmeleon, the worse it gets. What Charmeleon?
I think it goes B. Do we? Is that something we can agree on?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I can understand that. Yeah. Poor guy.
No issues with B plus overall. Besides that, B. B, I'm fine with.
Oh, Marshtomp is there.
B, shut the fuck up. I fucking love my silly goofy guy. Hold on. Have you seen his Gen 3 sprite though? Gen 3's Marshtomp is very cute.
I know it's better.
Pokemon Emerald, Marsh. We go on like Cerebi. Like, look at that guy. Look at him. He just wants to give you a hug. That's all he wants.
Have you seen his Gen 6 model?
I will say the jump to 3D. It's his eyes. They really messed up his eyes in the 3D. I will give you that. I will give you that.
Okay. That's where most of my bias.
But I'm trying to ignore certain models. I'm just trying to look at like Pokemon like everything.
Sure.
Because if we did that, Typhlosion should not be that high. But I know Typhlosion is a good Pokemon. Like Typhlosion's a very he just got. But then you can say that for anything, like Blastoise gets like there's not many Pokemon that are better as 3D models than 2D models.
That's fair. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
But I can agree. But so that's when I say I like Swampert, it's that model. Look at him. He's just so fucking happy. Like he just wants to give bro a hug. I also like this. I also like this one too because it looks like he's about to he's like surfing. He's about to surf.
That's cool. I like that.
Plus his shiny, plus the Mudkip shinies just line is all good.
It's pretty great. Yeah, they're pretty good. C feels good too.
I mean, I personally think Combustion's a little too low, but I know you're a Combustion hater, so I'll let you have it.
Why?
I kind of like penis cock and ball man that is Combustion.
Why? What about it?
I'm an ally.
That's fair. Let's see. C minus feels good.
C minus feels good. D feels good.
God, poor Samurott, man. Poor Samurott. You know how people were complaining about Draxian's Bang? Fucking Sobble's middle evolution has that bad. That's what they should have been pitching about.
Yeah. All right, so I mean, I feel pretty good with this list overall.
I feel pretty good about this too.
There's no issues. I mean, there's some I wish were a little higher. I would try to shoehorn Marshtomp up higher.
I wish were lower.
what do you think would be? Oh, because you do you still hate Marsh Stomp?
I mean, I now I have a new perspective on Marsh.
You have a new. Okay, all right.
But,
I can.
yeah, this is great. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
I think this is pretty good.
I think so too.
So I think let's do Pokemon types. We'll be right back. I'll set up Pokemon types.
I was thinking champions.
I think that's would. That's a good question. This is tough.
Let's see, there's 18 types.
18 types, and then the champions. There's
only
let's
9.
Look.
Well,
there's spin-off stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there's a lot more than you'd realize because like Gen 3 has 2, Gen 5 has 2, technically 3 in Gen 5 because N's technically the champion for a little bit. Then there's Alder and Iris. Gen 7 has 2. Gen 8 is, I guess, just Leon, I guess. Gen 9. Let's look at the champion tier list. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, it's exactly tied. But they include some of like the DLC champions. I'd say this. I think this I feel like types isn't gonna feel like that. Kind of feels like a nice finisher. I feel like the champion should be like a starter to like something. You know?
I see what you mean. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
So we'll do Pokemon type tier list. So okay. So I guess the question is when going about this one.
Okay. Yeah. What's the word? Standards? No.
So we're not. So we're not looking competitively.
I would say no. I think
I would say
maybe general feel, you know, like I love this type.
I would say probably like try to think of like, so for example, just because it's one of the first ones we see, like bug, like try to think of like a lot of bugs, see how you ultimately feel about bugs.
Right,
and then
okay.
I think as much as we like don't want to, like a lot of like type favorite stuff could also be based on like, oh, because objectively bug is like one of, if not the worst type in the game.
Oh, sure.
It kind of feels bad to use bug sometime.
Sure.
Like, so, like not that like that is the ultimate factor, but like
sure.
there are definitely some types that I like because they feel powerful. Right. And I will be honest about that.
I think I see what you're saying about that. Yeah. So for bug type, my opinion on bug type is I think it's a very middle of the road. But God, if Game Freak gave a fuck, that it could be S. You know how cool bugs are. Bugs are pretty cool.
You know what's great? So there are 9 Pokemon types that we do not like, 9 dual type Pokemon that we don't have in the game.
Yes.
Bug Dragon.
Bug Dragon.
Where's Bug Dragon?
Where's Bug Dragon? Flygon. Should have been Flygon. Those bastards.
Game
Freak is intentionally like making sure Bug does not get the recognition. Like let's say Heracross. I love it's the Fire Centipede from Gen 8.
Centiskorch.
Yeah, Centiskorch is super cool.
I would say
like they could be pretty.
I think B tier, B or A.
I think B.
I think B is fine. I like
Good
so.
Middle of the road.
Bug is special to me because Scizor is like probably my favorite Pokemon of all time. Scizor is my first ever level 100. I love that guy. Scizor is my dude. But he might be carried by his secondary type, which I have feelings of. But he still is a bug type. He still is a bug type.
Yeah.
Scolopede's cool. Centiskorch is cool. Heracross. Butterfree.
Pinsir looks cool.
Pinsir's fine.
Beedrill, dude.
Mega Beedrill goes crazy. Mega Beedrill goes crazy. I think this is kind of one of those where it's like Volcarona. How do we not mention Volcarona?
Oh, dude.
I think this is one of those.
Volcarona might bump it up an A.
For me, it's just like I think it stays B just cause bugs are. Like, while there are a lot of cool, while there are still cool bug designs, you throw a rock at most bugs. Like Volcarona, you throw a rock at Volcarona, it cries.
You look at a bug with a rock and it dies. Okay, I'm gonna go.
I just think it feels weak. That's why.
I see what you see. Yeah, like I said, I feel like the potential's there.
The potential is there. The designs when they go hard are good.
Yeah.
But then there's some weak bug designs.
Yeah, but fuck, man, when they go hard.
Well, when they go hard, they go hard. I'll let you get some water.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, guys. So now it's me. So now while he's gone and he's not looking, I can switch the hold on. Let's want to do the funny. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and I hope you guys are enjoying the Nate Wants to Battle instrumental music in the background. Thank God that Nate Wants to Battle said, hey, if you just buy the instrumental versions, I'll let you stream them, and I won't, like, copyright you. And I'm like, that's so base. Thank you, Nate Wants to Battle. We all say in unison.
Get him out of there.
And so, yeah, this is...
Get him out of there. Yeah.
I wanted to see how fucking fast you would notice. That was immediate. Goddamn, that was on site.
The second I saw that tier list was up, I'm like, that motherfucker did something. I wanted to see if you would notice at all. Okay. Fuck, that was funny. That was so on site. Oh, I appreciate that.
Your Marshtomp hatred is unparalleled for some reason. I don't know why that's the hill you die on.
It's kind of like, you know how like Max loves Chikorita? Like
yeah.
And like I don't care for Chikorita.
This is kind of like it's like your bit now because I think Marshtomp is so goddamn funny that you have to now be the biggest hater. That's fair.
I have to balance it, you know.
Or I would just glaze the Mudkip line.
So,
Dark
type is my second favorite type in the game.
Dark type is really cool.
First, it's just you know, a lot of people prefer villains over superheroes for a reason, you know. Yeah, like Bisharp,
King Gambit, Sableye,
King Gambit, oh god,
a Weavile.
Weavile looks sick.
Houndoom,
Asui and Samurott, because we love him.
Oh, you're right. So we move on to Dragon. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But I think in terms of design, I think Dark type's definitely S. Plus, it is you need to have a Dark type in order to have no weaknesses in the game. Plus, like the abilities attached.
Well, Fairy makes that no one void anymore.
Yeah, you're so right. All right, fine. Electros can keep his crown.
I can go A tier. I don't think I can put S tier.
Really? Oh, it's sad. Okay.
To me, I don't think there's like I mean Umbreon's probably my favorite Dark type.
Yeah.
But there's not many. I don't know. There are some good Dark types, but I feel like ultimately there are more bug types that I would like more than like Dark types. But Dark typing is still good and was like the savior to the broken Psychic that was Gen 1.
Dude, it is our Lord and Savior.
Wait, do you know exactly why Psychic's so broken in Gen 1?
I believe it was if I remember correctly, it's because like it was meant to be like Gengar, like the Gengar line was supposed to be kind of like a counter, but they have poison typing and poison is weak to Psychic. And I know there was like a physical special split that eventually happened. I can't remember the exact
there's more. There's more.
Okay,
so
tell me more.
So I'll start. So I'll touch back on the Gengar thing because that's probably the funniest one. So first off, Psychic at this point was only weak to Bug and Ghost. The strongest Bug move was Pin Needle, And the Pokemon that could use it the most effective, the two Pokemon could learn that move, which was Beedrill and Jolteon. Jolteon is not a physical attacker because in Gen 1 through 3, Pokemon moves were based on type. So all bug moves were always based on your physical attack, no matter what.
I see.
And Beedrill was ass, so that didn't work.
Yeah.
And so Ghost type was supposed to do that. However, the game was programmed incorrectly, so Psychic was immune to Ghost.
Oh, wow.
So Psychic has one weakness, with air quotes, being Bug, but then Beedrill was but then the thing is, a lot of bug types like Pinsir and like Scyther didn't even learn bug moves, and if they did, they were worse moves than Twin Needle. Or Pin Missile, or Pin. No, wait. It was Pin Missile and Twin Needle that were the best ones. Yeah. But Jolteon wasn't a good physical attacker, and then Beedrill was Beedrill, and then also Poison type. So Beedrill will get fucking mollywopped by an Alakazam.
Oh yeah, I got destroyed.
And then it hurt as well because in Gen 1, special attack and special defense were one stat. And so Pokemon like Alakazam, instead of being like frail defensively, had 130 special, which was one. So it could dish special and take special hits.
Wow.
Which is why Psychic type went was so broken.
Unchecked. Yeah, you can't stop that.
So then they actually programmed Ghost correctly to beat Psychic. Then they added the Dark type to really screw over Psychic. And then at least until Gen 5, Steel resisted Psychic. But then in Gen 6 onward, they made it so it's just neutral.
It's kind of funny that Steel resists Psychic. It's like, yeah, it's a metal. You can't really do anything to it.
But then there's like, well, there's like the whole like magic act of bending the spoon.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Dragon.
Dragon's ass. Dragon's ass.
Yeah, so I mean, Latios exists, Goodra exists.
I don't know why that's your first thought for a Dragon type, but I think
because Latios is awesome. It's my favorite legendary.
Garchomp, we got Salamence, we got
Goodra.
Koraidon, I think is a Dragon type.
Yeah, Goodra.
Goodra, I love Dragapult, dude. This is like
Dragapult.
Dragonite.
Miss.
Well, they missed like once.
Reshiram, Zekrom.
Most legendaries. Well, not most, but
Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza. Oh yeah, Mega Rayquaza. So yeah, I'm just kidding.
I called Mega Rayquaza, by the way. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, this thing might, because like, you know, in Pokemon Showdown, to get Mega Rayquaza, you just need to move, you don't need an item. And so I remember thinking, I'm like, this is gonna get banned from Ubers. And then it did.
Because it's like, oh yeah, you just need to have this one move, but it was like a really good staple move.
Yeah.
It's basically oh no, like in order for Swampert to Mega Evolve, you have to give it an Earthquake. It's like, okay, boop. Sweet, yeah. Like, oh no, in order to evolve Infernape, you have to run Flare Blitz. Okay, Flare Blitz there. Electric. Electric's a really nice type. Electric's really nice.
Yeah.
Electric's a really nice offensive type. Only has one weakness. A good amount of electric types. I mean, a guy like Pikachu and Raichu.
If you get Levitate with electric type, then you're immune. You have no weaknesses.
Exactly. Electros, but then Electros is like kind of bad everywhere else. So Electros.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta balance it somehow.
Yeah. But there's a lot of good electric types.
There's a weird part of me that does not want to put it in A. Like,
I'm fine with B.
I think B is good. B is still great. Like that's still like, you know.
All right, this is where we might get some. So Fairy type. How do we feel about Fairy? Because I vibe with the Fairy type. I vibe with the Fairy type heavy.
Like, at least competitively, it's replaced Dragon type because Dragon type used to be broken. Not broken, but just like super fucking good. But now Fairy's like the best. It's not really my style, you know. I mean, it has its place though. I fuck with fairies types. I like the Gen 6. Can't remember his name.
Xerneas, the legendary.
No.
Oh, Florges.
Florges, I love Florges.
Gardevoir. I mean,
fairy.
Tankaton.
Gardevoir is kind of like Gallade.
I
would say fairy is A.
A Gallade. I'm cool with that. That's fair.
I think A's good. A fits. Fighting type, thank you. So
So
fighting
yeah,
type,
I mean, Lucario exists, like Machamp
Gallade
exists,
exists.
Gallade exists,
Gallade
Infernape, Infernape
Yeah.
exists.
Gallade exists.
Yeah,
Don't
there's.
forget about Mega Gallade.
Oh, I almost forgot Mega Gallade.
Oh, I just forget. Lopunny.
Oh yeah,
Lopunny.
Megalophony, yeah. What else?
The Hariyama.
Phalanx. I fuck with
Phalanx is
Phalanx.
great. Love Phalanx.
Quaquaval, Blaziken.
Yeah, is fighting with him, but that, like, we could just keep going. We can.
All the
That's the thing.
Hitmons, Hitmonlee, Chantop.
Oh, Hitmonlee's. We should do a Hitmon tier list.
I think Top's the best.
I think Hitmonlee's the best.
All right, we should. No, we have to.
No,
we
you're
have to
wrong.
fight. We have to fight with Hitmonchan then to see who's better.
All right, yeah.
The middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fighting is just
Fighting's
just
great, man.
just a cool type. I mean, I feel like a lot of the. I feel like a lot of the.
Decidueye?
Yeah, Hisui and Decidueye. I feel like fighting type is just that's the closest we're gonna get to like the Goku Pokemon. So.
Yeah, that's
a little
fair.
biased.
That's fair. I can respect that. Still great. Yeah, love fighting.
Fire.
Fire's cool. You know, I wish I was like a fire elemental guy. Like oh well, if you could choose like one of the like to be a bender, what element you choose? I'm more of a wind guy myself, but I want to like fire, but I don't. You know.
I would do fire just because of lightning bending, if like with Avatar in particular.
Oh, that's true. I mean, that's pretty sick though.
Which is why I like electric. Which is why I like electric a lot.
Think, when it comes to like the fire, water, grass, I gotta think about like them in like
I'm
like
not gonna lie. Like I look about this a lot. Like, so besides the starters, there's very few fire Pokemon that I'm like really crazy about.
Let's see. Yeah, we got.
Cause like the fire types that stand out to me are Arcanine, Volcarona, and then Armarouge / Ceruledge. Like beside like and then like short like legendaries I get like sure, but like I kind of try to separate those from like Reshiram is really cool,
Yeah.
but like besides that, like there's not a lot of fire types that I'm like, yo, I like fire like
look at this thing. I see what you mean.
which is so sad because I love the fire element, but like besides the starters and the few that I meant
I feel like it's a crime to put it lower than B though.
Do we do it because we're funny?
Do we do it because we're funny? Because I like fire. I think fire type's great. I would put fire.
I could compromise B. I think.
Okay.
I think if electric and bug are in B, I think fire's B.
Yeah, it's fair.
Flying might be a C.
Yeah, I was thinking C too. It's just kind of like I don't know what it is about flying, but it's just like
there's not a lot of there's some fine flying types.
There's something about the idea of flying, like how do I say it? Someone's favorite Pokemon being a flying type. You know what I mean? There's just something odd about that to me.
It's the freaking Billy and Mandy. It's like, why do people have to think differently from me? How dare they think differently from me? What?
Yeah, true. But flying is just it's fine.
I feel like, well, I think part of it too is like there's not many like a lot of flying types. Like there's not many pure flying types. Like it's just Thundurus, or not Thundurus. It's Tornadus. It's Tornadus, and then Rookidee and Corvisquire before it becomes Corviknight. Like those are the only pure flying types. Which but then it's like, you know, at that point it's like I feel like Corviknight's cool because of the steel, not the bird.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. I think the thing about flying is that like 90% of fly types are birds.
Yeah, it's bird.
Which is like I get it, like that's the idea, but it's like I kind of.
And then there's a lot of normal flying. Like normal flying is like a huge thing. Like the Pidgey, Spearow, Noctowl, Staraptor.
Although I fuck hard with Staraptor.
I mean he is cool. Toucanon.
I love Toucan.
Toucan is really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Toucan is so fucking funny to me.
Like it's the gimmick that gets you, you know? It's like it's just a toucan, but then it can shoot the fucking with the beak.
But he got beak break is so funny. Um,
It's the best. All right, yeah. Where were we? Yeah, Ghost.
I think.
I mean, fine. I'm fine flying at sea.
Yes, flying sea. That's fine. Ghost. I'm trying to.
Ghost might be S. Ghost might be S. You gotta think about all the how many cool fucking ghost types are there. Mimikyu, Gengar, Chandelure, what the Cofagrigus, Runagrigus, Decidueye again, Sableye.
I think I can go A. I don't know if Ghost makes S for me. Ghost is close. Ghost is a really good type. I just don't think it makes S for me. Like Gengar is really cool. Like Gengar's really cool. Mimikyu's really cool. Chandelure is cool. I think like I'm not not that I dislike Cofagrigus. I'm not crazy about Cofagrigus as other people are, but Cofagrigus is a cool design.
Yeah.
I putting an S would just feel wrong to me.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Grass.
Now, see, I like a lot of grass types. I mean, I love Venusaur, Chikorita, Sceptile, Torterra. Like, ignoring just like starters, Roserade's awesome. I kind of fuck with I fuck with Sunflora a lot. Sunflora is very funny. Shiftry, Ludicolo,
Shifttree's cool.
Breloom, Arboliva. I love Arboliva.
I just wish it didn't have so many fucking weaknesses.
Yeah, grass is hurt. Grass is hurt in the it's really cool aesthetic department, but then has really bad like type matchups.
Mega Sceptile has like 7 weaknesses. I think 2 of which. No wait, it's Grass Dragon. Let's see, that's 4 times ice. I think 4 times ice is what kills it.
4 times the ice hurts, and then it'll be Dragon, like, Fairy, Poison, Flying. I think that's it, actually. Bug. Wait. No, Dragon doesn't resist Bug. I don't think.
I think Dragon does Dragon. No, Dragon resists Electric, I think.
Because Dragon just resists
starters.
Dragon resists the elemental starters plus Electric. That's all it resists. Okay, yeah.
Which technically counts as a...
So what? So Ice, Dragon, Fairy, Bug, Flying, Poison. So no, don't worry, it's not 7, it's 6.
Oh, thank God. I was worried for a second. It should be like 4 weaknesses or 5. That's just like 6 weaknesses, dude. Like, come on.
And then it offensively is pretty bad too. Like it hits ground. It's ground, rock, and water. But then water already hits rock and ground.
Yeah.
And then electric could hit water.
Water types have ice moves. Like how many?
A lot of that.
Ice beam?
Well, then there was some good electric. Like Ogerpon's really a good testament to what grass types can do. Funny Among Us.
They have great aesthetics, don't they? There are some really good
the aesthetic department of the grass types is really cool. I feel like the lowest I feel like I could say for grass is B. Like if we're gonna tie it down because of all the weaknesses it could have, I'm fine with.
I feel like we need to, you know.
It hurts a lot because Venusaur is like a peak Pokemon design, but I'll accept it.
Bangers. I just don't get like why flying. I just don't get flying. I mean, I get like, oh, birds make nests out of grass. I was like, okay. Just shut the fuck up.
Ground type. Kill yourself. Ground type.
Ground type.
I like ground. I think ground type stuff. I think this does a nice B tier.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like there are some. There can be some standout ones, but like.
Sure. Crocodile. I fucking love Crocodile.
Crocodile's also.
Garchomp goes crazy.
But I think Garchomp's kind of carried more by Dragon more than ground. I'd say it is nice to be. It is nice to be Dragon. I will give it that, obviously.
It probably. I mean, maybe. What other type? I mean, maybe Garchomp should have been pure Dragon. To be honest.
Some people thought like Dragon Water because of the shark.
I was thinking water, but then like in like the anime, it like flies.
Yeah, it's
weird. It's a weird Garchomp's
a silly guy.
All right. So yeah.
I mean, Groudon can only carry so much. I was gonna say Groudon can only carry so much.
Groudon is pretty sick though. I am more. Well, yeah, I'm more of a Groudon person.
I'm
more of a Rayquaza person. but
I'm Groudon gang, maybe Groudon gang, yeah.
I'm actually a Giratina guy, but
Get out! I'm just kidding. What? Well, I talk about Gen 3, like, oh, actually, let's Gen 4. Ice.
Yeah. I think we have our first detail.
I don't know. Putting it under flying hurts me a little.
I know, but like,
Oh. There's Mamoswine,
Weavile.
Mamoswine, Weavile, Glaceon. I like Glastrier a lot. Frostlass.
Frostlass is cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Galarian
Here's
Darmanitan.
my thing. When I play the games, I never go out like, oh, I need an ice type. I need ice type coverage. I never think that.
It's just
Like ever.
the ice type aesthetic is so pretty. Like
It is
I mean,
pretty.
Mamoswine, like Mamoswine's a nice big dude. Like
Yeah.
Glaceon's
With,
really pretty.
What the? What's the pseudo legendary for Gen 9? No, Godzilla dude.
Oh, Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is really cool.
Yep. Excalibur's cool. I like Excalibur. I still think it's D.
I don't know. I don't want to put it under flying. Can we at
I
least
know
say
you don't.
same
I know.
tier? Can we compromise
I
and
can-
say same?
I could probably put flying in D. Well, no, I can't. Brave Bird's a really cool move.
I think it.
Brave Bird's really cool.
I just think the aesthetic of ice carries it.
Okay, fair.
I think the aesthetic of it normal.
Okay, normal.
Okay, there's some really funny normal types.
Okay,
My boy
listen,
Snorlax.
I want to say S.
Hold on. I want to say. Let me think. Okay, Snorlax is awesome. Snorlax is
fast.
probably my
Think about-
normal. Probably my
Dude,
normal
think
guy.
of Drampa. Think of normal dragon. Think of Drampa.
I'm not crazy about Drampa personally, but
Really, honestly, I love Drampa, dude. What's the like? What the hell is it called? The fucking Greedent.
Greedent's kind of fun.
Right.
I'm trying to.
Was it
I
just
don't
so
know.
funny thinking about like, yes, here is like the
Here's-
Lucifer, Giratina, the devil of Pokemon. Oh, and here a rat.
And here,
You
fat
go
ass
kill it.
Snorlax.
Your favorite.
I don't know. I just don't know if I could say S tier. I don't.
Oh, come on. For the
I-
meme.
For the. I
For
don't
the
know.
memes.
I don't know.
Can I at least do A?
I can do A. I can feel better. Just S feels too high.
I still think S. I think S is perfect.
I just
There's
think
so
like
many- it's
there
the
were
kind of
some
thing
good.
where, like, the simplicity cares. Like you get Tauros.
There's Tauros. Oh shit.
Well, there.
That's the thing. Like I'm just thinking like Snorlax is like the go-to normal in my head, which is like really good.
sure, yeah,
I like Blissey. I think Blissey's really nice, cool
This is
Pokemon.
great. Like yeah.
Clefable's kind of weird because like it was normal, now fairy.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's just.
But like I don't know. It kind of like the same thing with like flying. Like I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of normal types, it's like, oh, it's because of the secondary type that they
Well, I do
are.
love that normal only has one weakness, which is fighting.
Yeah.
It's just something. There's something about that. That just really.
The
funny
only
to me.
thing stronger than the average man is the stronger than average man.
That's true. It's these stronger than average hands.
Exactly. Poison.
Huh. Poison's odd, isn't it?
There's not many poison types that stand out to me. I mean, Toxicroak's pretty cool.
Toxicroak's great. Crobat.
Oh yeah, Crobat. I almost forgot about my boy.
The fucking electric poison.
Oh, Toxtricity.
Toxtricity. Yeah, Toxtricity is really good.
I like the new. There's a new, not pseudo, new mystical. It's been Pecharunt.
Galgy. Loves you, Galgy. Sorry.
I don't know. I feel like Poison's kind of.
Poison's kind of not great.
Poison
Okay, I think Poison's just unremarkable. It's weird. Okay, so there's some types I'm like, why is this a type? And poison and like
Is poison our first D tier?
it might be, which kind of sucks because like there are some really cool poison types.
Well, then it also doesn't have that poison sucks as a type. Like the
Yeah, I
only
mean,
re-
if
like
It
like
can kill
only
a
reason
fairy.
that's like the only reason it's like it's sort of
Well,
but
yeah,
then
well,
but then
for
it's
that,
but then it's not poison Pokemon. It's Pokemon that aren't poison terraing into poison, which is the only reason poison is
True.
spiked up.
True.
I think that's our first D tier type.
Yeah. Yeah. It's bad.
I'm fine with poison being a D tier type. I'm not like when we were saying ice, I was
not
like,
gonna be
no,
like
that pains me. Psychic type.
It's okay. Not my style. It's kind of like the fairies, like not really my style. Like I prefer dark types over psychic types.
Yeah, me too overall.
Can't really think of any. Psychic
Well,
types.
see, Psychic type has a lot of bangers. I mean, Metagross is fucking. It's Metagross. The Latios, Mew, Mewtwo, Celebi, Victini, Alakazam.
Oh wait, the late. Oh, it's Ash.
Oh yeah, my favorite Pokemon, one of his types. I could. Do we want to say S unironically?
No.
I think
No.
we could do A. To me, there's
I
just
think A.
because like for me,
Feels
like
like
Meta,
it should be an A.
like for me it has Metagross, Latios and Latios, Espeon, and like Psychic has a lot of my favorite Pokemon designs.
Right. No, it's fair.
Which I know
Okay.
for like Metagross and Latios are like they have another dual type that kind of carries their design a little bit, but
Sure.
Rock.
So I'm actually of the Cyclone, like, why is this like this?
What was it?
Sorry. Rock is the other type that I'm like, why does this exist?
I actually just saw it was a cool video by M&J TV. He combined the ground and rock type into the earth type. And then he had Wolfie VGC kind of like see like how it would be competitively. I'll have to send you the video.
Yeah, sounds interesting. Like it should have been just.
I won't.
Yeah,
I won't spoil it on screen. I won't spoil the video just so people can watch it. I don't want to like take views away from M&J TV.
Sure.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting combining the two. I guess without saying much, it might be for the better. It's not combined. But
Good enough.
but yeah, kind of like the same thing. I mean, T-Tar is cool.
T-Tar's
But
cool.
he might be carried a little bit by dark type.
Steelix.
Well,
Oh,
Steelix
Nasty
isn't rock
Mike.
type. Steelix is stealing ground.
Oh, it's Steel Ground. Oh, I thought it was Steel Rock.
But Aggron,
Aggron's cool.
I could say
Aggron's-
rock is a B tier.
I don't even know if I put it C.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I feel like my favorite rock types, there's another type that, like Tyranitar, dark type. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So,
yeah.
okay. All right. Okay.
Steel's
I was gonna say,
my favorite type.
I was gonna say, if I'm gonna give you fighting super easily, which I kind of agree with, we have to give me steel.
Yeah,
Scizor, Metagross, Aggron. I'm a huge Melmetal fan. Melmetal is unironically super slept on as a Pokemon design. Melmetal is super sick. Tinkaton.
You know what I think you know what I think Zygarde, complete form, so underrated.
Zygarde is very underrated.
That shit is peak. That was my favorite legendary before Koraidon.
Steel type just being the goat of defense, just like, hey, fucking hit me, jackass.
Yeah, Ferrothorn. The thing about Steel, it benefits every other type. You can pass with any other type, and you will get nothing but benefits.
I
Or
think
at least the benefits will outweigh the negative.
I think Wolfie did a list combining every single dual type, like ranking every single one of them.
Yeah.
I think the lowest ranking Steel was like B tier.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And that's when it was starting to get. That's when it was like, oh, Steel and Ice, because look out for fighting.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. And that's more of a detriment of Ice type for me.
No, it hurts the Steel more than the Ice, because it's like, oh man, Steel has this sad. It's like. No, because Ice loves Steel type because it actually then gets a ton of freaking resistances finally. Because Ice only resists Ice.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
That's
then Ice Steel is ×4 weak to both fighting and fire. Yeah.
That's insane. Oh my god. So like you're not really getting any good defenses.
Steel, like I know a lot of people say Fairy's the best type. I kind of stand by the hill and think Steel's the best type just because of how defensive it can be.
No, that's fair. Fairy Steel. Oh,
Well, that's just the best type in the game. That's the best type. Wolfie said that's the best type in the game.
it is. No,
Which then actually, funny enough, he said the second best type in the game, like dual type, would actually be normal ghost. Because 3 immunities, because you're immune to normal ghost and fighting.
Normal ghosts, dude. What normal ghosts
Just-
do you have?
Just a Hisuian Zoroark.
Oh wow, you're right. Wow.
He was our first and only. But yeah,
It's
Steel.
kind of interesting because it's like, how do you make like a normal ghost? Like a bedsheet ghost would be kind of cool. I mean,
What?
into that.
Oh, you're feeling very eepy.
Yeah, like shit like that'd be funny. Yeah.
But yeah, Steel's just. Plus the metallic design to any of the Pokemon, like
It's so
like Scizor, like while I like Scizor because it's a bug, Scizzor's carry because it's a steel type. Metagross, Aggron, Tinkaton, Melmetal, Lucario, like the Magnezone line,
Arceus.
Arceus, Steel Plate, Incineroar, Terra Steel.
Yeah, right.
That's actually okay. So I know we keep mentioning Wolfie, but he's related to Pokemon, so it's kind of like a fair thing. He does like he has like these videos where he like rank like he does like the best Pokemon of each type. And like there's like a joke in every video he always like references Incineroar, so people will like timestamp like at this timestamp he mentions Incineroar finally.
Super funny. Actually, I love that.
But they have like a video where it's like, what is the best steel type Pokemon? And someone would be like Terra Steel Incineroar, as opposed to other steel types like Zacian or Tinkaton. Like nah, just Terra.
Oh, right.
But that's like everyone. It's like, what's the best grass type? Terra Grass Incineroar. What's the best fire type? Terra Fire Incineroar.
That's really funny.
It's such a good joke.
I love that. That's good. Okay, water.
I kind of want to give Water S.
I kind of want to give water S too.
I mean,
It's got an advantage because it's the most common type.
if not for any reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I got. Plus, water's a really good Terra Water Incineroar.
Terra Water Glade. That's like I love. That's one of my.
Oh, dude, don't forget Terra Water Latias. Oh, dude, forget about it.
Terra Fighting Glade. Yeah.
Water. 2 weakness. Like, I think Wolfie says like the best 3 solo types. It's like Fairy. He says Fairy 1, Steel 2, Water 3. I think is what he goes for.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Like Water's really good. Like it's just weak to grass and electric. Grass, like any grass types that are typically common are less offensive and more supportive. So you're not really going to see too many grass moves be thrown out. Now with freaking Ogre yes. Yeah, Water has some good ones.
Cool.
Water gets some really good one. What are some unique water abilities? I'm just thinking of water type Pokemon with certain abilities. Like I know.
I think what's Water Veil? I think it's called. For some reason, I'm thinking of that.
Water Veil's kind of
That's not very good.
ish.
It's not really good. I don't ask me.
Well,
why
Swift
I'm thinking
Swim.
about that,
So there's Swift Swim. Then there's Drizzle, like setting the rain. Like it's one of the 4 weathers.
Yep.
Probably the
Sap Sipper. Oh, fucking
Sap Sipper Swampert's my dream. I want you to know Saps.
That'd be awesome. Adaptability.
That's kind of like it could be any mon, but yeah, adaptability is really nice.
Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of this.
It's weird because I don't know what abilities are exclusive to water type. Like I don't know if there's an ability that's exclusive to water type Pokemon. I guess besides Torrent, like the starter one, where it's like if you're below 130, you deal extra damage.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. What's the one that makes it rain?
Drizzle. Drizzle's had rain. But there's a lot of then water types. There's a lot of good water. Again, Swampert's my guy. I love Azumarill. Azumarill is so cute. Azumarill's very cute, and then with like huge power belly drum, it's very funny for it to sweep. Like what are you doing, Azumarill? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, it gets huge power, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it and then belly drum. So it's really nice. So yeah, those.
I forgot that Galissopod exists. So that's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, Bug Water. Yep. Bug Water's really nice.
Pretty fucking good. Oh, Samurott.
Oh yeah, I forgot Samurott. Yeah. Is this thing on? Hello.
Yeah, Jacob, the stream's off. Jacob.
Oh, Jacob, I think Jacob hit the wrong button.
Silly guy.
Quaquaval, Primarina. I mean, even though yeah, Blastoise for Alligator, Empoleon, that one Gen 5 one, sure. Greninja's still pretty cool.
Greninja's still cool. Yeah. Ash Greninja's still cool.
Ash Greninja's still cool. Yeah, again, Terra Water, Incineroar.
Terra Water, Incineroar, best Pokemon in the game.
Politoed, Politoed's awesome. The whole Poly line, Politoed, Poliwrath, those are really fun.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I
don't know what they would do. But
dude, Milotic.
Oh yeah, Milotic's good.
Milotic is awesome.
Yeah, Milotic.
One of the worst parts of being a Swampert lover is like in like playthroughs, I don't like to have like double of the same type.
Yeah,
so I'm like, I can run Milotic, but why?
What I like about Milotic is like it's kind of like the opposite of Gyarados.
Yeah, it's like the female Gyarados.
Yeah, which I think is awesome. I think it's super cool.
I like my. Oh yeah, then gets Gyarados and Magikarp. Like those are really awesome water types. I fuck with Slowbro. Slowbro's really funny.
Is water the best type of the game?
Like in terms of designs or like type itself?
Yeah, just like in terms of design.
I'd probably say for me it's Steel. I think more often than not, there are more Steel types that I think I like more.
Oh, by the way, what are the duo types we don't have yet?
Oh, so let me look. So there's a bunch of normal ones. Pokemon all unused.
Because we just got we got a Grass Fire.
Because let me see if I can remember it. I want to see if I remember it. I want to see if I'm a nerd. I think it's oh man, I was like, yeah, I got this. Okay, hold on. I know Rockin' Ghost, Bug and Dragon, Fire Fairy.
Fire Fairy, really? Wow.
Yeah, there. I know there's four normal ones. I think it's like normal rock, normal steel, normal. I'm blanking. Normal, no, because we already have normal poison. We just got normal poison. Let me look at the type chart again. Normal. Okay. Oh, we don't have normal bug. I don't think.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna be able to get the rest. I'll just do it.
Fire Fairy is the one that shocks me.
Normal ice. I forgot that. So it's normal ice, normal bug, normal rock, normal steel, Fire Fairy, ice poison, ground fairy, bug dragon, rock ghost. Those are these 9
would be really cool. Make it like a bacteria that's trapped in like an iceberg.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty sick.
I'm surprised ground fairy is a really disgusting type combination, like in terms of competitive.
Thank God we don't have that.
Well, have you heard of what Pokemon Radical Red? It's like a really hard version of Pokemon Fire Red, with like all the Pokemon in it. Cool. Well, in that game they have like Sevi Island like Pokemon forms. I'll show them to you. One of them, hold on, Pokemon Radical Red Sevi Island forms. There's a reason I bring it up because one of them has a there's like Sevi forms of certain Pokemon where they have different types. So there's Sevi Carnivine, which is a poison steel type.
Carnivine's cool.
With Levitate too, so it's quad weakness to ground isn't. Yeah, these are kind of not broken, but like pretty powerful. There's ground bug Centiskorch, which I think is really sick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's bug dark Kalalitsu, yeah, with Mega Launcher, one of the worst abilities ever.
Worst ability?
It like only boosts up so many moves.
Yeah, but still boost is pretty good.
At that point, there are other abilities that can boost more moves at better rates.
Oh man, Dragon Balls. Well, I guess it's not.
Oh shit! I didn't think of that. Of course, fuck, it's genius.
What did I think of that?
There's Dhelmise Water Grass.
Dhelmise is cool. Yeah, Dhelmise is cool.
Fire Ground Dodrio.
Solid.
Electric Poison Mantine.
Interesting.
And then the Fairy Ground Milotic.
Fairy Ground Milotic is crazy.
Which is probably my favorite Sevi form. It's really cool. Then Sevi Ursaluna Ghost Fighting.
Do we have an electric ice?
Yes. It's one of the Wishy-Washy Ghost into Ghost Dragon. It's one of the it's one of the Gen
really cool.
it's one of the Gen 8 fossils. I forget which one. And then Ice Electric Zipstrike, yeah. It's like no, I was at Frigibax, but that's not true.
Right, yep. It's the abominations.
Yeah. But I love them because they're abominations.
I like them too. They're just like, that's the intent, you know?
Yeah, like that, when the design philosophy is to be silly, like that's when I like it. Like that's why I vibe with Marcel, because like even Swampert's kind of silly looking, and I like it for it being silly.
Yeah,
like, it's still badass.
It's not in a bad way.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the design's
we...
meant to be silly, then I like it when it's silly.
Yeah,
but if the design's supposed to be badass and it's silly,
I'm just surprised we don't have a Bug Dragon or a Fire Fairy. That's like that. Those two like surprise me the most.
Yeah, a lot of people were like surprised. Like, there was another video I saw where it's like, if like giving pre-existing Pokemon like these types, like,
yeah,
and like Fire Fairy, people were like, oh, Delphox, because like fairies kind of like use like a magic thing similar to Psychic. At least it was an option.
That's tough. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Flygon was kind of the poster child for Bug Dragon.
Oh my God, talk about it. Just give me big fucking centipede. Give me another centipede that's Dragon type and Bug type, please.
Guys, come on. I think it was really funny because I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, Bug Dragon, like Fire Fairy. Like Fire Fairy destroys like Bug Dragon, like destroys it.
Oh really?
Dragon cannot hit Fire Fairy, and Bug does. Fire and Fairy both resist Bug, so Bug would hit it for 4 times.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Which is just very funny to think of.
I'm looking up some concepts for like Fire Fairy, and like ones like Rapidash, like a Mega Rapidash.
That would be really cool.
Pretty cool. It would be pretty cool.
And then there's like a list of all the Pokemon that are just like either just forms or just like one right now, or legendaries. Like Volcarona, or Volcanions, like is a fire water, but it's like a legendary, so it's like.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Interesting.
Which, you know, so it's like, yeah, we have a fire electric, but it's one form of Rotom. So I hope we get a standalone fire electric at some point.
Yeah, that,
that
makes sense. Yeah.
Dragon Fairy is just Mega Altaria.
Oh right, I thought you said Fire Fairy for a second. I'm like,
yeah, yeah, you don't know Altaria's set on fire.
Put him out.
Nolly likes it, I think. So, but yeah, I mean, but those are the unused types. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, a Bug Dragon would be awesome. And the ones I want the most are Fire Fairy, Ground Fairy, and Bug Dragon, just because those would be pretty nice. So yeah, I mean that's a really good. That's a good type tier list. Yeah, I feel pretty good with this.
Solid. I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
We got the best ones at top. We got the worst ones on bottom. And ultimately, I mean, this list is pretty good. I mean, like, I wouldn't really make any changes.
Get that fucker down there.
I honestly think we're like in a really good spot. Like, there's not really much that I wish.
This friendship's about to be in a bad spot.
Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's wild.
I can't believe that we were so divisive about fucking.
You were such a Marshtomp hater. I don't know why you're a hater.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't want to live in a world where Marshtomp is above B- tier. In any list.
You're a monster.
I know.
You're a goddamn monster.
Listen, we have Rowlet. Listen, we can get together and say Rowlet is God tier. The same with Mudkip.
Exactly.
We fucking love those two.
We love those two. Those are our basic boys that made it there.
Guys.
And then Swampert and Infernape, they made it up there. Let's fucking go.
Thank God, good for them. They real fuck for that one.
And then Venusaur just sitting there casually, just chilling.
Thickums.
We love Thickums. Oh my goodness.
We love Thickums. All right, sweet, we did it.
So yeah, that'll probably be the stream for today. That'll be the list we do today. Maybe next week we'll do some more lists.
Yeah, that.
Maybe come up with some more funny Pokemon ideas.
Every week we come up with a Pokemon idea. That'd be funny.
I do have Pokemondays for a reason.
That's true. This is true. What text? We'll get together with text a little bit.
We'll chat it up.
Yeah, as we're just chatting.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke. If you were in person, I'd dab you up right now.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate
yeah, you were working out.
I do my best. I have my best work. I have actually.
Oh, thanks for noticing.
Thank you for noticing.
So I guess even not many people might be in store, but we will do the. How do you guys enjoy the stream today? Are you guys feeling the left emotion, the right emotion, or the middle emotion?
Like middle emotion. I always feel the happy emotion.
Oh yay! Well, I'm glad I have some happy emotions. Yay! I unironically thought more people would do the middle emotion for the bit. I'm like, oh guys, I'm so sorry.
Fun though. I mean, that'd be fun.
But yeah, so next Monday we'll do some more Pokemonday stuff. Not sure what yet. Maybe with some more tier lists.
Maybe the legendaries.
Maybe we hit a legendary tier list and we get more divisive there.
No, dude. Oh, now that's gonna. I feel like that's gonna be way more divisive.
Well, there's some certain legendaries that need to be S tier, and if not, we'll see some crimes.
I do not care for Lugia.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I like Lugia, but that's not an S tier one in my opinion.
Okay, thank God. Okay, fuck. I don't know which other ones are gonna be controversial, but I'm sure there's gonna be at least one or two.
Well, I have a favorite, and you know what it is. You better put it in an S tier, buddy.
Fuck, I don't actually remember.
I mentioned him a lot today. Mr. Dragon and Psychic.
Oh, hang on.
You know, one of the worst megas, sadly.
Oh, Latios, of course.
Yeah.
My
My boy, my favorite legendary, probably.
What we could do too is we could build up to the every Pokemon tier list by going. We could go like all the Gen 1 Pokemon, and then all the Gen 2 Pokemon, and then all the Gen 3 Pokemon.
We just
It's gonna take so long.
That's like a day where we both take a Monday off of work and then start early in the day, and then it's like
I have to. It's kind of like
if Marsh Tom barely made starter B minus, I hate to see where you're gonna want to put him in a natural tier list.
That's so true. I didn't even think about that. Oh, fuck. All right.
I'll probably have to kill you.
I've done it once before. I can do it again. Although the only problem is that there's more Pokemon now.
Let's just see how much you hate my boy Marsh Tom.
Yeah, I know after some time we're just gonna be like, all right, Levi, what do you think of Maractus? I'm like,
sure, Maractus,
sure, S tier.
God tier, yeah, it's just a cactus.
God tier, yeah, I fucking love Maractus.
I would kill for some cactus juice right now.
Every Pokemon after Gen 5 is just S tier because we don't want to do it anymore.
It's like, oh wow, Gen 5 onwards S tier, this is awesome.
Oh man, I love Auden, that was my favorite Mega.
Man, people are like, I thought you guys hated Samurott, shut up.
Shut the fuck up, ban him. Mods, ban him.
Mods get him. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will... Next Pokemonday will be obviously Monday. It should be for now, if not I'll update you, but next stream will be... Potentially, I might try to aim for a Thursday stream to react to the Game Awards. I'll see how that goes, but if not, I will be here Friday for Dragon Ball Friday, as we will do something Dragon Ball related. What that will be, do not know. You can say bye, Levi.
Goodbye forever.
Oh God. See you later, guys.
We'll see.